start. We set up the resolution now. We do have a 1080 resolution. Excited about this. Let's switch scenes here. Ooh, that's so good. What an amazing intro. Hail to you and welcome to Season 4 of the Onslaught Tournament Series. My name is Ishka and joining me today is Grimelect.
Hello.
And this season, we will see teams of 2 playing in 2 tiers of difficulty. Tier 1, which is Legend, Deathwish, Onslaught, and... No, Deathwish, Onslaught. And Tier 2 is going to be Cataclysm, Deathwish, Onslaught. The teams have 3 maps in a 3-hour time period with that they have to try to complete, with an optional bonus map for all tiers. Teams only have 3 chances to complete a map and score points. Otherwise, they have to move on to the next map and they won't score on their failures. Tier 1, they're going to see, the maps we're going to see are Screaming Bell, Fort Brackenfritter, and Garden of Moor. Tier 2 is going to see The Pit, Hunger in the Dark, and Empire in Flames. The optional bonus map is the Blight Reaper, so it's a lot of pressure on those 2 tiers of teams. And keep in mind, this is teams of 2. This is duos. So along with bragging rights, the teams have a chance to win some Steam gift cards and some Vermintide DLCs, Vermintide 2 DLCs, like the premium DLCs. And just before the games get underway, I want to thank you, the viewers, the players, the community members, the event organizers, the supporters, Fat Shark, and all those who have had a hand in making this event, this tournament, in its 4th season possible. So again, thank you to the a special thanks to the talents of Midiankai, Rob Harper Charles, and to all the anonymous donators who have given donations to be able to create the prizes for the giveaways for the teams that qualify today. So again, thank you so much. We're gonna start slaying rats in just a couple minutes. Grim, do you have anything you wanna add? Shout out.
Well, like I said, this is going to be a really interesting season now because we've got duos instead of full teams. So the main thing I'm looking forward to seeing here is all the different team comps we're going to see by the different teams to try and tackle on those maps as duos.
Yeah, I have a suspicion on the type of characters we're going to see, the type of careers we're going to see, but it's how these players are going to deal with these very unique pressure. Like, you remove at least 50% of you assume 50% more pressure, I assume, playing it as these characters with only 2 of us. I want to say hello, Kronos. I want to say hello, Blood Angel. Hello, Mystery. I'm sorry. And Xan, thank you again for coming in. We have 1 team starting in 30 minutes. I wish I had my timestamps on. I don't know how to turn my timestamps on Twitch. It's not there on the sidebar. Look, the thing here is we want to really just watch what how they're planning, mentality-wise going into it. We have 3 tabs here. This is what we're going to be going through. This is going to be a total of, what is that, 5? That's 4 streams right there. Okay, so 4, 8, 9, 10, 11 different teams. You're gonna have to bear with Khadgar here, but we're gonna go ahead and have all the chats getting rid of. Yeah, let's get rid of the chat so we can make this as big as possible. I will be cycling through certain streams because people are streaming and my internet is only so good, so I can only watch so many streams at once. So let me pause these and let me do a couple. Oh, they got the portrait. I don't even have my Weave portraits yet. But let's give a shout out to the teams who have played and will be playing today. Pull it up, take a look at the team rosters. I'm in the Discord. You can just see all these different teams. It's so good. So good. All right, so today we're going to be seeing Team Disciples of Malal, who's going to be playing the Bean team, Team Me and Michael, Team C10, Team Le French Umgak creators. That's pretty cool. Team Good Effort, Team We're Never Gonna Make It, Team We Can't Win Without Yohao and Pest, Team Nice Combine Smiley Face. That's tier 1. Tier 2, we're gonna see Team Inkin's Big Ping Team Sid and Nancy, Team True Solo Duo, Team Violator, and Team Salty Sigmar. And that's going to be for Team Tier 2. So I'm interested in seeing all these different streams we have open. You guys are going to be able to see here. People are opening up that Bridge of Shadows. I'm starting to feel like I'm getting like excited for these teams. Oh, and then you can, did I put myself away? You can see in the first tab here with Combine, Schmuck Nugget, Hello Flower, and Kajdodo. People are playing in different, how do I say it? Like textures. They just want the game to load as quick as possible. They want to minimize lag as much as possible, so you can remove a lot of shaders, a lot of textures, a lot of particles. So it'll be interesting to see where they go with that. It's RuneScape Vermintide edition. That's awesome. Awesome. So we're seeing a Ranger Veteran. This is for Kajdodo. We're seeing a Ranger Vet and a Bright Wizard. Interesting. Oh, they're immediately starting. Go ahead.
I'm expecting quite a few, starting with Light Reaper. That's
Yeah, they want to get the bonus map right out of the way.
yeah, as was stated by the rules, getting the bonus maps and nothing else grants you a grand total of 0 points. So I feel like it's not the right move to be starting with it. You should at least be completing one map before that.
Well,
bare minimum.
Looks like we're gonna see a Grail Knight for Combine. Right, Combine. We're gonna be seeing Grail Knight and a. I can't really make that. Oh, it's Saltspire. Okay, it's on the bottom left there. Okay, so it's the Z-Lot. Okay. Hello Flower just went live. I wonder, can I big brain? Oh no! Last time I tried to do big brain and do F11, I messed myself up. I'm not gonna do that again. Remove the lag. 16-bit. How come it's not 8-bit? How come you're not playing old school style? Hello Flower. They're right there. Ooh, we got ourselves a hand waifu. Looks like a hand waifu with a glaive. I'm excited. I'm excited to see these teams that they came up with, because it totally shakes up the 4-player meta, you know? We got Schmuck Nugget starting with
4 players. We usually see about like a lot of similarities between the comps. Like you always see your mercenary, your Horror Grail Knight, or usually a lot of battle wizards with only 2. You can't choose all of these like common things together. You can have maybe one of them, but you're very limited in what you can bring, and you can end up with completely different teams that don't share any careers between each other, and which means different strength and weaknesses.
Taking a look at the tier 2 teams, starting with the Oldens. We have a Foot Knight. Awesome. I love me some Foot Knight action. And the Witch Hunter Captain.
Interesting choices, because with a duo, DPS issues can be very prevalent.
I think they're... Oh, hello. If you're seeing this, you're not already on twitch.tv, click here for the best experience. If you're seeing this and you're not... What? Oh, no. Is Twitch... Are you serious? I can't use Khadgar because Twitch is not letting me? You can't be serious, Twitch.
I don't know. I'm not having this issue you're having.
Maybe it's because I have too many streams open. It said, I'm getting shafted by Twitch knowing that I'm using third party. Yeah. On 2 of the streams.
That is quite unfortunate. I'm not having issues right now, but you should refresh your tab on the one that's doing that.
I did.
It should hopefully fix it.
And it's only with 2 of the streams watching on them, so I'm only able to see Bio right now and Aaron Lermortu. Man, this is awful. Who are the other? Oh, it came back. It came back. Oh, are we gonna see intermittent Twitch like? I don't even know. Little Twitch reminders.
Those are the tier 2 teams that we're looking at right now.
Yeah.
So we got some. Like it's an interesting time to have Witch Hunter Captain and Foot Knight. DPS issues might come into play with this team. So the Foot Knight isn't exactly the highest DPS. Witch Hunter Captain's okay though.
They pulled. There's no shield. Oh, go ahead.
You've got Bioshift. Nice, we've got the Ranger Veteran with the new pistol and Mercenary, which is always expected. Then you've got we've got like a speedrunner team kind of with the Handmaiden and the Battle Wizard who are already like blazing through the map, although now they're having to deal with a troll in their way. And we've got a second Foot Knight on the bottom left with
Yeah.
a Zealot.
I'm so excited
People
for
are
that.
opting for tanky teams, it seems like, and hoping that they just can survive the constant run-in of enemies. I feel like what's going to do those teams in is whenever they get a boss and they just do not have the damage to ever get rid of that boss, and then just eventually the pressure gets to them, like, you know, a disabler, an unfortunate disabler at some point. Because obviously they can stay alive for a very long time, regardless of the fact that they're never out DPSing the spawn and there's always going to be something on screen. Like, that doesn't matter, they'll stay alive. It's when there's a boss that comes in and disrupts their everything, and eventually like
There's our first down.
for disabler to jump on one, and then once one is down, the other is just doomed, basically.
Well, speaking of that, our Bright Wizard and our Shadow, or our Handmaiden, just killed their first troll.
Yeah.
So
They're
they
doing
definitely have the DPS.
well.
It's going to be a lot of
Battle
pressure.
Wizard,
Go ahead.
Battle Wizard has the DPS as well as being fast, which is what they really seem to be going for. They are just blazing through this and doing speedrunner pace things.
Let's take a quick peek at the T. Oh, I don't need to pause. I just need to mute it. Let's take a quick peek at the T1 teams. We don't have anybody like Applebee's, Yarsa. They're not on right now. So we're going to take a look at Combine and see where we're at here with their teams.
Yeah.
Hello Flowers still hanging out. I think they're still getting their game plan. I don't think that they failed. I think that they're just still waiting, taking their time.
At the bottom right on the first tab, we've got Last Man Standing. Well, partner's dead.
Oh
A
no.
Ranger Veteran that is in trouble and no longer alive.
You tried to pop
That'll
that
be
pot.
that first fail.
You need the barrel on the side.
See, all right. Twitch is gonna be doing this periodically. I'm pretty sure. If you're seeing this and already on Twitch, please remove your third-party tools. So I'm not using any third-party tools myself. The only thing I have close to third-party is BTTV. So I think Twitch knows I'm using Khadgar and I'm getting this. So we're gonna have to just it will go away. It did before. So we're just gonna focus on the other teams. Let's take a look here at Schmuck Nugget.
Oh, I'm desyncing. Pause.
Oh, a desync. If I put my eyes on their team, it curses him. That's what happens. The dwarf died earlier, and now they got a desync issue.
You're okay.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Hook rat, gutter runner, 4 or 5 storms, and a rattling right in their face. They took care of that. Oh, with an ogre. They're taking care of this very well.
That's another Battle Wizard Handmaiden team. Not going quite as fast, however.
It's an anvil wizard. You see that hat?
Conk ahead. I'm gonna go grab the
Ooh.
conk. I'm looking for the slapling as well.
Iron Breaker hat. Always funny to see what combinations some people can find in a other curious hat to look funny in something.
The Julius, hail to you. Or Golius, hail to you.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep the enemies off of you right now.
I do want to say thank you to anybody who does follow and does sub. I do see what you guys are doing.
Behind you, behind you.
I did eliminate
Need to ult out, yeah.
or mute all my notifications because I really don't want to detract from the excitement that we're seeing here. Got some gutter runners coming in on this ogre fight here. Handmaiden's got to create some sort of space for this wizard to start dealing some damage to this boss. The good news is, it is an ogre. Compared to all the other bosses that you can have some trouble here, ogre should be all right. They just need to consider where the specials are, the elites.
There's another assassin and a speed pop.
Oh no. That's a
Oh, thank
handmaiden
goodness I think you
pickup.
saved it.
Nice. They got to take care of these 2 gas rats. One, no, that's a rattling that they decided to change their DPS to, and now they're getting some damage down on this ogre. Oh, nice shot, mid-air jump.
He's dead.
It's a Battle Wizard Handmaiden. I feel like it's a very strong comp for this because, want it or not, as a duo, DPS issues are always going to be a bit of a thing. because
I'm
it,
watching
it,
your
it
bot,
just
you
takes
watch mine
one
as well, would you?
person being
Nice, there we go.
put in a tough
Nice.
spot and
One check
able to
now.
do a lot of damage for a bit, and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
your DPS is cut in half.
Well, they
I
were
killed
smart.
one, grab it.
Down to one person. It's just
What, dude? Have you
hard to
never
keep up.
actually played this
So
map before?
running through the map as fast as possible
Dude, I haven't played like
There's another.
Vermintide in,
is
like, a
almost
year.
necessary at some point.
2 years, and I still
To just
remember all the books.
avoid
I know all the
just
books.
staying in there too long and having issues progressing. Like Handmaiden and Battle Wizard can both use their ultimates to actually like move through an enemy
Mhm.
thump. Because Handmaiden can dash through and Battle Wizard can jump over them.
The good thing about like what I would have done, and I don't know if this is the right play, but in that particular area there was a lot of verticality. You could have done like jump up on the boxes on the side and then like force the enemies around. Oh my man. Right now I'm taking a look at Hello Flower and Rain Dish. They're having some troubles able to get him up. But you've got a Bretonnian sword and shield on this Grail Knight and the hammer. And then it's the Handmaiden with the glaive. So they went heavy DPS, but I feel like it's too
That's not exactly
concentrated.
heavy DPS. That's the glaive is a very interesting choice, but not necessarily wrong, I suppose, considering the
The hat is asking for Slayer, hail to you. Delito, welcome.
yeah. Hello Flowers
Alistair, hail.
comp he seems like really heavy control, like Handmaiden control with the stamina aura and everything.
Oh, come
Doing
on,
a lot of work.
Twitch. You're doing this to me nonstop. I'm in the middle of watching it. That's going to be tough if there's like a big boss fight or something's happening and suddenly it gets knocked out like that. Let's take a look at the T2 teams. Oh, Yarsa is on, but they're starting with Blight Reaper as well. So we'll take a look at that in just a second once they're loaded in and moving their way in. Because let's take a look here where Mr. Bistro looks like Mr. Bisto is actually restarted. This could be attempt 2 for them. They got the Foot Knight and the Ranger Veteran.
We've got the Handmaiden Wizard team is just nearly at the end of Light Reaper right now. Just they skipped through everything.
Wow.
It's an insane pace. Yeah, they just completely disrespected my event that's supposed to block your way. They jumped over it. No respect whatsoever.
That's our first completion. This is T2.
Wait, no, that's not. I was saying that's not likely, but that's Pit.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I'm mixing up my map.
Alright, I'm
But
gonna
yeah,
push
we
up.
got
Yep.
Pit completion.
What weapon was that on the Handmaiden?
Sorry, I don't know if I fucked you up then.
There was the spear, I believe.
Okay, it was just a crazy angle for that model. Looked
Like
weird.
monks.
Yeah, the spear has got some pretty good movement tech. You just spam left click
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then the second charge, and it makes you
Watch
move
out.
quite a bit fast. Like they are straight up going for a speedrunner build.
Yeah,
And
Less than
so far it's working
300.
out for them because they've got a
Yeah,
map
okay.
done, and we're
I'm dead, I'm dead.
basically 11 minutes in. At this rate, they will be done with this event by the time most teams complete their first map.
There's no reason to.
It's insane. Congratulations to the first victory. Under their belt, they're going to be going. That was the pit, and now they're going to be moving towards
Don't go forward.
Hunger in the Dark.
Further back.
That's nuts. They're switching
Looks
it
like
up.
they're going for we're getting a Grail Knight. Oh, we're getting a full team switch for this. Looks like they're not trying to speed run for Hunger. The closer quarters like that would make it a lot harder for ultimates to jump over things, I suppose. So they're not expecting to be able to do that consistently.
What's their field of view? Or not field of view. Their field of view is like 120 or something. That's why the spear looks ginormous for me. I play at 90. So this looks like
Or
110 or something.
maybe they're not switching. Looks like they were just resetting their characters for some reason.
Interesting. Ooh, nice bash in the face there, Ice.
Unlucky, man. Unlucky.
Mr. Beasto looking like they get pinched by storms, monks, and then get just blasted with fire. This might be their third attempt.
Yeah, it's rough. The moment things start overwhelming you in duo, you don't have much to fall back on. If someone goes down, they need a revive immediately, or it's a solo. And once it's a solo in Onslaught, you don't stand long. Not unless you have stealth abilities or a quick way to get your partner back up.
I mean, the game doesn't spawn enemies scaled to players, correct? So they're taking on the full brunt of what 4 players would. Oh my god.
They are.
Twitch, is this the game we're going to be playing all stream? Twitch, you going to do this to me? I wonder. I don't have ad block installed. If I had ad block installed, would it bypass this Twitch thing?
I don't know. I don't have adblock installed, and I'm not getting this. I have not seen this message pop up for me on any of the streams.
Really weird.
So I'm not sure what's wrong with your end.
Looks like that's a down on Yarsa's team. That's their first attempt. Getting beat in the dark. Gas in their face. Goatmen stomping on their jaws. All right, we'll take a look here at Combine.
Oh my gosh, what if Axe, like Elvin, what do
Ooh, hit through something there. Is he going to be able to get him up? Yep, just barely. He was in the middle of doing a grand strike and got hit with some overhand.
Taking hella running attacks.
Isn't it for
Taking a quick look at all the tier 1 teams that I can see, they're all still, well, 4 of them are still on Screaming Bell.
Starbelly, Volatile, hail to you, welcome.
That's on them. Reaper.
Have we had a tourney without tech issues? No way, man. But it's not on my end. I even spent some time on my microphone making sure that I wasn't blowing out my levels and or too quiet. So.
What do you?
Oh my God, Twitch! You can't be serious. You can't be serious. Schmuck Nugget. We're gonna be. You know what? This is actually good because that forces me to rotate between teams, and sometimes I get stuck on watching one team for like an entire map.
I can avoid the patrol. And remember, I can
Nice shot.
So the speedrunner team did actually switch out the Handmaiden for a Grail Knight.
Let's take a look. Oh, actually, that sounded like a patrol.
I have a clunk if things go.
I'm there. Yes, I'm.
See, less of a speedrun approach for Hunger in the Dark.
Let's take a look at
So
that.
we'll get to see how they do once they actually have to fight with the map throws at them. Beyond the one boss that they had to deal with in
Tell me if he gets close
pit.
and I'll bomb him.
I want to see what they do. There's the threat of this Packmaster coming in, priming the bomb, throwing it.
Kill him? Oh, I did kill him. Never mind.
He got him. He blew him up,
Desync.
and he got another bomb.
If that
Ooh, there's a
got me.
leech.
Oh, we also got Mr. Bista, which seemed to have run out of attempts on first map. And is now
Oh, is he
also
playing
on
with
Grim Dark.
controller?
Like, get out of this area. It's really bad. Oh, I didn't get hooked.
Is Schmuck Nugget doing
Eat my short
controller height, please?
Immediately.
Right, okay, I can breathe. Nice.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I've used
Sequence,
the
hail,
grab
welcome,
before,
Havoc.
by the way, so
Hail.
but the rest of your stuff's still here. There's a heal there, though. There's a heal there. I didn't realize you had an extra heal.
That's awesome. You got his teammate up. Awesome. Let's go take a look at. You said there was Hunger in the Dark. Whose team? Mr. Bisto.
Yeah, they've run out of attempt for a bit, I believe, and then are not on Hunger.
Yeah, now they're moving on. They're trying to take care of that Blightstorm, but they can't seem to get him. Oh, he's gonna charge and get out.
Nice.
Oh, right. Okay, he only took 2 damage. 2 ticks of damage.
I'm reloading my gun.
Maybe less. I'm assuming for the foot knight, if you take the charge, I'm assuming they're going for invulnerability.
It's a potential. There's also the the Foot Knight's got other options at this point for a charge down.
Right.
Being able to charge through large targets isn't completely inconsequential either. This allows you more consistency of stunning all of them, and also potentially like clutch revives and stuff.
Ammo there. For best if you have that ammo.
Invulnerability is only 3 seconds. One time I've really had fun with an invulnerability in the betas, where it was 5 seconds.
Triples. Oh my
Boy,
god,
did I have
missed
some
it
fun
from
having
there.
a
Oh my God, I missed
absolutely
it again.
immortal Foot Knight build in the early versions of Weaves.
Oh my god, the freaking ambush unlocked.
Yeah.
They look like they're going to be making their way. We got a rapier, which I think is what we're going to see a lot, if not all the time, on the Witch Hunter Captain.
Nice, nice, nice. I don't want to go any further because you've got.
Well, this is only Cat 1 even for the tier 2, or Legend even for tier 1. So the enemies don't actually have that much health. So you don't really have to rely quite as much on the crit insta-kill builds for Witch Hunter Captain.
Well, not for the rats, I don't think, but even for like
behind us.
the unfortunate beastmen, the unfortunate chaos enemies.
Watch out, Storm.
I mean, you gotta remember, like, the health values of enemies on Legend compared to Cat 3, for example.
True, true.
And there's quite a difference there.
As well.
These are 600 weapons. These ain't these ain't 900 weapons in weaves. Okay, taking care of some gas rats. Sneaky gas rat coming in from the back. Ranger veteran over here with Isolator over here. Team Isolator. Let's take a look at what they're going on. You got picked up by the storm, but they killed it pretty quickly. And this is Mercenary and Ranger Vet. I'm so jealous of that portrait.
The 160 weave portrait, that was it the 120 or the 160? This is 160, I think, isn't it?
It's 60 now. They upped it another 40. The handgun doing work on 2 of the Beastigores. Oh, make it 3.
This is a horrendous seed.
It is.
Beastmen just make it, I think, make it so much more difficult. They're thick. They're meaty.
Yeah,
They group up on you. They take... it's harder to maneuver around them, I think.
Pretty cool.
They got archers.
Not 100% true, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. The,
Yeah, he's got some style.
Yeah.
Got some style with this Ranger Vet.
Try it, or you could wait for a hot.
It's interesting. I didn't expect Ranger Veteran to be picked quite as much, but he's making the rounds.
No, not again.
Multiple
not
teams.
now. He waited too long.
What I have seen is that they are using the new pistol.
Oh yeah, everybody is.
I mean,
Thing
it's
is more powerful on Veteran than it is on the Engineer was created for.
It would have taken me like 3 seconds longer. Whoa, that gutter runner in midair. Get out of here, rat. That's good. Who else do we got going on? Go take a look at the T1 teams. How we doing?
It seems our speedrunner duo has hit some difficulties. We didn't get to witness the wipe, but they are restarting Hunger in the Dark, it seems.
Yeah, there it starts with the Grail Knight and our
their
Wizard.
second attempt on that now.
I mean, that's one of the pitfalls of speedrun, I assume. Like,
Well,
once
they did switch out the Handmaidens. They weren't speedrunning nearly as much anymore with the Grail Knight.
you think it's because of the
assume they
tight
just ran into...
corridors, tight spaces?
Yeah, with the tight corridors, it's like a speedrun is much more likely to get stuck somewhere. Since regardless of the ults allowing you to go through some enemies, if they're in a Onslaught, there's plenty enough of them to still be there. Some more enemies in your way after you've jumped through the first back. And if you don't have your ultimates, well, you get stuck in a bunch of enemies, you're just straight up dead.
You can see just here, it's a single Chaos Warrior. He didn't... Grail Knight's ability wasn't up. Our Wizard was trying to get some DPS in, trying to get some charge attacks in. Just one Chaos Warrior with a handful of just regular units behind him. It's set in the back.
Well,
Oh,
with him.
there's a hook rat in there. I'm pretty sure I heard one. There he
What
is.
difference it made?
Oh, no. Gutter! Oh, at the last second!
That is extremely close. And that's how quickly a duo can end that with the double disabler just pinging both members at the same time.
I think it was a dot that actually killed that Packmaster.
Oh yeah, probably.
It must have been like one hit point.
It was very, very close to just losing an attempt to effectively nothing.
Packmasters and gutter runners, tight locations. Ooh. They're doing great. They're starting to get the control back. They're killing out his enemies, making their way. We got a little bit of a horde coming up. You heard that horn? Whoa.
So I don't like none of the other tier 1 teams have managed to complete the pit yet. Some of them are fairly far in. Hold on, for example, is around the second grimoire area of the pit, but they're not quite done yet.
Well, as far as the blight, oh, is that a combine? Maybe.
Just don't get leached.
Somebody's that. They're on the finale. They started the finale event for the Blight Reaper. But
Don't go in that corner.
oh, they restarted.
Good, we suck.
Oh, look
no,
at that! As soon as I turned my gaze, I cursed them. Let's take a look at the clay version of this is a Kajdodo. Let's take a look at. See, we have a Grudge Striker actually here on our Ranger Vet instead of the pistol.
There's definitely a lot of I just witnessed an underhand Chaos Warrior hit.
Those are the
Not
worst.
playing well.
Yeah, they got buffed with the. They used to not do that much damage,
Go for me.
but they got buffed with I believe.
Yeah, I have 2 bullets left.
Was the one
I'm
I'm
not
for some
Winds
sure.
of Magic, I believe, is when they buffed them to do 100 damage instead of around 6, because on 50 normal that it was. Like they dealt about the same damage as any of the other like random cleave attacks with elites.
Are they?
But they buffed the underhand to be significantly more powerful and also resistant to stagger. I believe it was in Winds of Magic.
I was actually almost out
Is
of ammo.
Kajdodo slide showing for you? Is it choppy
A
for you
little
too?
bit, yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
I was just making sure it's not my end.
Poison red, can you get him?
He needs those potato settings he's got going.
Got him.
How to reduce the The rats don't even have eyes. They're like just naked mole rats. Let's take a look here. It looks like a Hello Flower and Raindish got their backs to a gate, but they cleaning it up. This is a tricky spot. This is a tricky spot. Sometimes you get that boss. Sometimes you get a Chaos Patrol.
Oh, arrows. Oh, there's
Graphic is clearly meant to show the historic accuracy of Fantasy Warhammer. It's muddy. It's mucky. It is wild to see how quick people's
We've
reactions
got
are.
on Oldon in tier 2, we've got a Chaos Spawn at the second Grimoire area of
Okay. Oh, I
it-
wish I could watch it.
Can you know in the moment?
I'm getting a Twitch advert over here. Well, I'll keep an eye on it as soon as it comes through. See, I knew a boss was gonna do that. Oh. Well-
Oldon got himself slashed by 2 Berserker at the same time and goes down. Meanwhile, his teammate /Jack is forced away by a Blightstorm in the Chaos Spawn. Oldon is fully dead at this point, and it's looking pretty grim.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. So Yars's team, they're doing Blight Reaper. They just started, but they brought a Slayer along this time. It's Slayer Grail Knight.
The full melee team.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Maybe he's got throwing axes. I don't know. I am seeing a 2-handed axe on him right now. I haven't seen him swap. Oh no, he's using an axe and a hammer.
Okay. Pretty sure you can.
So this is gonna get tricky for them.
So that's probably what's better for
Oh, he's using the cog hammer. Okay.
great.
I've been doing.
Yeah.
Sounds like they're strategizing right now. Like, this is what I brought, and this is how I'm gonna use it. But we got an Executioner Blade and the... Yeah, this is pure melee
Just
team here.
witnessed a wipe on Hello Flowers' team.
No.
Assassinated. And I don't know what happened to Hello Flower herself, but
To get up time enough to swip slang
her
and
teammate got assassinated and it was over.
Old and I'm able to watch this Chaos Spawn. The Chaos Spawn's about maybe 10% dead. It's like 10%, 20% dead. There's that shout from Saltzfire being able to pick up the Foot Knight. He's got that charge up.
Yeah, we've got
Make
the
some
revive.
space.
That's a pretty good clutch considering it seemed almost over with the death for the boss up, but we're still going.
He's got the Chaos Spawn's attention on this Foot Knight. That should give time for the Witch Hunter Captain to clean up what's in front of him. They do have these alleyways. This is actually a really large location for them to be able to kite around. So long as they don't converge on each other, they should be okay. In comes the hook rat.
They've got like several Chaos Warriors. Like, this is what I mean by lack of DPS with this team comp. Like they just do not have the DPS to keep everything under control, and then also have the time to damage the Chaos Spawns. It just becomes a matter of time. Like here, a Backmaster to come in and grab Foot Knight.
Oh, chopping him up.
Now the Soulspire is back on trying to get a clutch revive with an absolute.
Is that a patrol?
It almost looks like one, honestly. I'm not sure if it is one, but there's enough Chaos Warriors and Chaos enemies there for it to be a patrol, really.
He's stuck on a dead body. Look at this. You got Frothers. You got Maulers. You got Chaos Warriors. You got Chaos Spawns. You got Marauders.
You got all the Chaos.
There's even a hook rat in there. He's going to have to really use.
And it seems the revive isn't in a particularly good location.
Hook rat dead. Oh, now in comes the gutter runners. He's trying to run around this building, give himself some space. His shout is up to be able to knock him back, get that res.
Ooh, that gutter runner miss. That was.
Oh, he ducked.
And immediately down again.
Oh, it's so bad. He's not gonna be able to get him
wall
up.
is there, so it just doesn't go any further. But they are just restarting at this point.
Ah, so much pressure, and that's it right there.
Meanwhile, we've got Bioshift's team, which got a troll in the same spot and are handling it well so far. The Ranger Veteran they've got the DPS. The Ranger Veteran just executing that thing with the pistol.
Where do you see this?
On Bioshift's team, Isolator.
I don't see a troll. I don't see a boss. I see him taking out Chaos
Well,
Warriors.
it's dead. It's dead now. It's
What?
gone. It's a corpse on the ground. They've dealt with it.
That's insane. Well, I mean, you got the space for it. Did they even use a potion, or did he just lay it out?
He just laid it out with his ultimate and a pistol.
Wow. Ranger Vet, just don't get
I think
hit.
he's got the Hunter perk going, so he's got that extra 25% power whenever he crits. It's just made the delete.
Oh,
Deleted dead.
There's an ammo box here. I dropped.
I'm done too.
There's ridiculous monster damage with that pistol. Ascended also, hail to you.
Hot from front.
Well, we're also witnessing this significantly slower pace now on Hunger and the Dog by the speedrunner team. They're still trying to progress in there. It goes much slower, but it just shows like just how much of a right choice they did for the pit, because even with all this time, like and they wiped at some point, like they're still miles ahead from all the other teams.
Looking like Mr. Beasto is actually in some trouble here. He's got knocked down on that Foot Knight, but you still have the Witch Hunter Captain is alive.
They're further into the map, but they did like fail pit as opposed to completing it.
He's trying so hard. That Fire Rat is kind of helping a little bit as far as getting just a little bit extra damage in, spreading the guys around. But in these caverns, you do have a lot of space you can create for yourself to try to take out these enemies.
That is unfortunate, mate.
Oh, if you don't get caught up on the torches. The leech coming in, you can hear him whispering to the All-Father.
There's one thing that one team though on our second tab that's been left over a little bit. Like they've chosen to do Blight Reaper, and they're still on it.
On your
At this rate, they're not really gonna achieve anything because Blight Reaper is a bonus map. So even if they complete it, they have to complete something else. And right now, this is Last Man Standing in one of the early parts of Blight Reaper, and this is an assassination as well. So it's a bit of a trap, especially since you have unlimited attempts on that map. You can keep going and going and going and, you know, failing every single time and achieving nothing.
I mean, you never know. They might have that, what did you say, 11-minute, 12-minute run in their back pocket?
No. This is a different thing we're talking about. This is Jawsa on
Yeah.
tier 1.
I'm saying if Yarsa is able to get Blight Reaper completed, and they decide to go for the pit and then speedrun it, they might
That was
have.
tier 1. It's tier 1 team, so they would be going for Screaming Bell instead.
Oh, okay, you're right. You're Screaming Bell. Either way, I think that they have the idea. Maybe we'll spend like 40 minutes, an hour on the bonus map because it is a nice multiplier for points. But like you said, how much time are you gonna sacrifice to that?
Yeah, I just feel like if you're able to do an 11-minute run, like they could have done that 11-minute run and just then have the assurance of having all that time to spend on Blight Reaper.
So just kind of give
But
you guys
right
a
now
quick
it's,
idea. Teams like Olden, I know we're watching here on Mr. Beastos. Let me go to Olden real quick. Just for, I guess, mindset, idea-wise, because I've talked to Olden about their practicing. And they were practicing a lot on duos, specifically for this tournament. And just to get that completion on one map, the way that they're playing, it's 16 hours. 16 hours of practice to getting a single completion on one of the maps. So it's not just, hey, let's just play. It's they need to be able to, one, play with each other for some time, start to know each other's, like, the strengths and weaknesses and how that applies to the duo setting, right? The map itself, the enemies to expect, the character you're using, the weapons you have, the scenarios and situations you're going to be in. It's not just, hey, let's play. This is practiced strategy. This is how do I respond to it. And then you have the additional flavor of Vermintide throwing random at you at this. Oh!
And,
How's that
we've
for
had,
random?
well, we were talking about this. We had Smucknugget, who completed Screaming Bell, also the Battle Wizard and Handmaiden comp, which seems going to be doing pretty well in this tourney so far out of all the teams.
It like slid completely past me into my side, and then it hit me.
Man, you heard Olden? Yeah. Mystery, that's exactly what happened. That resetted their whole run. One down. It looks like our speedrun team. We keep calling them speedrun team, but it looks as though that they have to wait. They have to,
Yeah, they're not exactly a speedrun anymore. They're having to deal with this this patrol in their way. They do not want to deal with that as a duo.
Respect the patrol, man.
I think this might be their third attempt though at Hunger.
I think so.
Already.
Which is why they might be a little more cautious.
They had a blazing start at first, just skipping over pit by cheesing it a little bit. Really, I think someone said they had 70 kill total.
It was less than combined on regular kills. They had 370 on the Handmaiden, like 200 and something on the
Okay,
Wizard.
I see. Well, still, like they dealt well with the troll that got thrown in their way. But other than that, they didn't really kill much. They just ran through it and away from it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what I'm gonna have to figure out what I can do to mitigate that. Maybe there's a different multi-twitch that I could use that bypasses that, but Grim says he doesn't notice it, but I don't know. I'm using Chrome for this. Are you?
No, I'm not having any issues. I've not had any interruptions in any of the streams on my end.
Really
and
weird.
I am using catgal.net as well.
The only other third party I have is BTTV, so next time I'll disable it.
I mean, it might be location based. You know, I'm in Canada, so.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Maybe for some reason, only like, some locations are affected and not others.
$2 hail to you. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you guys all for joining and checking out this season 4 of the Onslaught series. Come on, take him out. Take him out. There you go. You hear that? Just hit it. There's still another one on the other side of those planks.
They're at the barrel mini event Hunger, which isn't considered an event by the game. It's still just the regular spawns of the map, regardless of the dual objectives you have at that place. While we're witnessing another restart by Mr. Bisto on Hunger. At this rate, they are going to be blazing through the maps, but not with victories.
Yeah, is this their third attempt now?
Third or fourth, I think.
Okay. Take a look and see what else we got going on. Let's take a look at the T1 teams.
Schmucknugget is now on a fought Burger Burper.
Burger Burper,
Dead.
Frankenfritter.
They have
Dead.
completed Screaming Bell.
And
They
Oh, they-
they completed it.
alive.
But it is a completion.
There's two extra.
Yeah,
Nice.
we've also seen a switch. They completed it with
Nice. So we've
Handmaiden
got-
and
so
Battle
we've got
Wizard. Now
3
we've also seen a
bombs,
switch this
2
time,
into
switching the
3
Handmaiden
Rangers.
for a Ranger Veteran.
Right,
Oh, yeah.
that's right.
Even Flowers just starting. Or Bracken. Bazooka.
I think that one might be from running out of attempts, unfortunately.
It's possible, yeah.
Okay, we're going via the right side.
We've
then we'll
got
go left afterwards.
Cash Dodo, who's a speedrunner, well, not
Okay,
speedrunning,
boss,
just
right.
trying to clutch with Battle Wizard, and is that close, getting grabbed and then assassinated right after.
Am I behind? No, I'm not behind.
Don't have a purple for possible.
I
Who
think
are
I might have been behind because they got I just refreshed it and they are restarting now.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, the Packmaster grabbed the Battle Wizard that was last standing and died to a dot from the Battle Wizard. Only if the Battle Wizard escaped and get immediately assassinated right
Aw.
after.
That's
Unfortunate
so
turn of
dirty,
events.
man. Gutter Runner's always there, like, oh, you're already down on the ground. Well,
Doesn't matter, Gutter Runner.
that should be on a shirt. Doesn't matter, Gutter Runner. That's a versus shirt right there.
That's true solos in a nutshell. That.
Do you want me to aggro now?
Or when it's a Gutter Runner and a Gutter Runner.
We'll have a horde
Beside you.
very soon.
Okay. Someone said he wins the race.
Matmana's here. Hail to you.
No healing in the healing hunt.
Super excited to see these teams play. I'm excited to see so many people come in, show some interest in these duos.
Right here. He's not. Oh, he's dead. Nice. I'm gonna reload. Is actually a thing with the
I want to see how this team responds to this little horde. There's a couple of
Hold on, we're finding themselves at the beginning of pit yet again.
Oh,
We're
no.
starting. We're about 40 minutes in at this point.
Leech, I didn't hear that.
behind them, Silent Leech. They got to deal with
So later,
storms.
we're nearing the end
No, we're not taking
of
any
pit.
golden chances.
We might get to see them deal with the last event of that map, which is quite brutal on Onslaught since I've added those custom spawns, which will attempt to completely block your way. So it tries to punish players for rushing through that last event, like most do on normal,
Oh, I need
Uh,
TP'd away.
non-Onslaught games.
That looked like he got the kill on the stormer,
I heard him dying.
but he TP'd away. Now they got to deal with this storm. There's the gutter coming
There's
in
two
from the
of them, I
back.
believe. There's
mid
two
jump.
storms at the same time.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see him now. I gotta shift my eyes to the way these. There, a lot of people change the settings. So I'm not used to seeing this. Like, it looks like the BioShift has a higher saturation. These color palettes, my eyes can't handle it. These jump shots are so good.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of player skill can really shine with some of those weapons that require good aim. Because if you hit all of those shots, you can just do so much more than your average player.
There you go. There's one storm.
I ulted here.
Gonna go invisible, cleaning up these beastie boys. Oh, look at that. And it's so safe. How long is the Ranger Vet ult? 8 seconds?
I believe 10.
Yeah, that's so safe. And it's got heal and attack speed, right? So, if he
It's
goes
got-
that route.
It's got straight damage increase with no, it doesn't have attack speed. It has like a straight damage increase.
Ah,
and
okay.
armor penetration factor, so the pistol can start killing Chaos Warriors when the ult is active,
He's dead.
No, oh,
which is something that it solely misses when playing Engineer.
so the teams do have to take care. You have tier 1. So when we say we're going to take a look at the T1 teams, the 3 maps that T1 has to do: Screaming Bell, Fort Brackenbrooke, and Garden of Moor. Tier 2 has the Pit, Hunger in the Dark, and Empire in Flames. But both tiers can attempt the bonus optional map, the Blight Reaper.
Dead. I up heal, fuck it.
The Blight Reaper doubles your points for all the other completions, but doesn't award any points by itself. So completing the Blight Reaper and nothing else achieves nothing, unfortunately.
And
But
I,
still, we see some teams that have went for Blight Reaper immediately.
In case you need it.
here we go. Here goes the
And,
beginning.
With questionable amounts of success, let's say. Let's put
Okay.
it that way.
Oh no! What is this? Oh, you can jump that? Oh, come on, little dwarf.
Drink it.
Are they gonna make it? They got that speed pot. Can they just run out?
Oh, well, that is an interesting jump when that goes down.
This one took ages.
Looks like they're
practiced
making
this
it.
event.
Well
They
played.
have practiced this event and to dodge all the spawns I've put on it to block your way.
They killed like maybe 3 of the storms, jumped on some boxes, did some like Half-Life 2 jumps, and then made it.
It's practice and it pays off. That was a very good execution, and it gets them a victory on the bit.
Congratulations, Team Isolator. That's 3,000 regular
Dog.
kills.
So that'll be 3 of our 4 tier 2 teams that will be on Hunger and Dog now.
Celery Live, welcome
They're on
to
a
the
pretty
stream.
good pace. We're 45 minutes into this event. They've still got 2 hours and 15 minutes left to complete the rest of the maps.
Look, Yarsa is sitting at the beginning. Oh, okay, they're doing some mod stuff. Okay, we got Yarsa. Looks like they're still doing Blight Reaper. And it still looks like they're doing Slayer. Yeah, Slayer, Grail Knight.
I think, unfortunately, our speedrun team might be on its 4th attempt now of Hunger. They still... I think this is some of the earlier parts of the map again that I'm seeing. Some of those tunnels do look like.
I think if I were them, I think my mentality would be, all right, I got this one map completed. I speedrun it, right? So that gave me 45 minutes
Oh yeah, they
to
are
attempt.
still, regardless of all those failures that I've caused them from time now on Hunger, they're still on good pace because of just how quickly they completed bit. Like that 11-minute run was ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly. So that offers them 40 minutes-ish to just throw at this map if this is the map that's going to give them the trouble, you know? Or, I mean, if they perfected speedrunning all the other maps, this could be that big one-up. But I would look at it a different way. I would get all the maps
No,
done.
the third time they have to do is Garden of... well, no, that's tier 1. Empire and Flames is the one that tier 2 has to do.
Yes.
So... that one is... fairly speedrunnable, I'd say. It's the barrel event might give them a bit of trouble, but they can probably dodge around a lot of its spawns for a decent amount of time. Like all they have to do is get those barrels in and it's called thing, and it's quite risky to try to speedrun that early on Onslaught. But we'll see what they try to do once they reach that map.
My first reaction is that you're just gonna have the Ranger Vet go invisible and try to get all the barrels they can. If it plays to their favor,
Ranger Veteran with invisibility would definitely be a potential pick to cheese that event.
If it plays completely in their favor, you know, the gods are willing, you can pick up 2 barrels on your way to that cart before you even get to the event area. You can throw them over the wall, and there's the far back barrel that you just pick up and toss in. So it could be easy. Oh, no range for the Grail Knight. Look at that 180 from the leech stab into a CW. What is this Grail Knight doing right now?
Trying to live.
He's got that shield. He went for it. He got the stab kill. That was a Mauler and the warp fire. Now he's got to take care of this gas rat. If he's going to get away from him. No, he didn't on the tail end. Now it's back to all the bunch of Maulers.
I believe this might be the last attempt of Hunger. So for this Grail Knight, this is
he needs the lady to smile on him right now and bless these strikes. He's getting out of the way. He didn't even start the cart yet because he's got to take care of this Packmaster coming in.
His partner is before the...
Yes.
Yeah, it's right there.
Gutter Runner coming in as well. He's got 2 Disablers ready to jump on him. Chaos Knight. There's a leech even.
Yeah, we've got the revive and Wizard who manages to stay alive for the time being. So.
And then the gas showing
we
up.
might get a recovery here.
That gas might actually do more good than harm if they can get. Oh. The gas are right behind the wizard. They're not super concerned about that. They need to take care of these berserkers right now.
Well, the only enemies that aren't immune to gas are the normal trash mobs. All the elites are completely immune to gas damage. Gas and clumps of enemies like what they're dealing with here don't actually achieve that much as far as killing enemies goes.
Will enemies still path around gas?
I believe they do, yeah.
And it's not really going to help here because it's just so tight, but just something to think about. Oh, look at that parry. He walked straight through that cart. You're mine, Imperial. Wonderfully done. Got the wizard up.
Now. It's a nice recovery.
Good luck to you guys. There's Packmaster's coming in. We'll see where these other teams are at. But that Packmaster.
Mr. Bisto starting probably their last attempt now with Hunger and the Dog.
Looks like it. Looks like it.
And Isolator, I think this is still their first.
This is last wizard standing right here, it looks.
For the really close one, I mean.
I think you have to go back further for that.
Should I?
Yes, I'm back. I'm not very close, but I'm at the drop. Right
This
after.
respawn is
Wobble and screen
not
shake.
too far, but the wizard manages to jump over everything. Now has to
Oh, no.
probably run for it to the revive, which isn't too far away, but is still a little way off. Especially with the number of enemies just crowding these tunnels. Now that's probably gonna have to try to go for an ult, which he gets, and then
There's a bomb. Okay, never mind. Fuck it.
makes it past everything. And the revive is right down there.
Baby. Oh,
Get
got him up.
waterfalled.
But this is the hard
Get-
part.
Ooh, that's the
Oh,
waterfall.
invisible. Wizard getting back up.
Yep.
Nice. Taking care of the gutter.
Gets out of the waterfall, and this Stormer needed to die.
He had a second or two of that invisibility to clean it up, but now they're back to the wall. I think they can go just a little bit to
Yeah,
the right.
they are able to recover now. There's the both of them. It still could go wrong any moments. This is still two classes with 120 health. We can just die to not that much, but they're both up. They're both in goodish condition. Wizard wounded, but still has health for the time being.
If there's anything in this cache room, just a couple of bombs. I can give them the breathing room that they need.
Oh, yeah, I can read it.
There, 2 potions.
For the gas?
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, that's okay, so we're overhead. If it's 2 in lucky, so.
I'm in the room.
That underhand is so devastating, man. Okay. Oh, you get stabbed in the back by just some rot blood. Little
These are tier 1
cultist.
teams. We've got Combine, who's going for Light Reaper.
Oh, I gotta take a look at these teams.
Yep.
Spent a lot
Sure
of
what
time on
their
the teacher.
status is for the rest of the maps, but that's the Blight Reaper now. Schmuck Nugget is the middle of a Fort Burger Burp.
No, YOLO, don't say it.
Gajdodo starting it.
I do appreciate you guys following. Like I said, I turned off the alerts because I really want to just have this be the focus. So thank you again.
I do break these.
And yes, Combine is tier 1.
I love that the different weapons that I'm seeing on the wizard too. I'm like seeing regular dagger, I'm seeing flame dagger, I'm seeing different types of stabs. Like I really like it.
Regular dagger as opposed to flame dagger.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware that the wizard had so many different daggers.
I don't know why she doesn't
Those
have
are
a
just-
punch dagger.
Oh, he's on me.
Those are just skins, but yeah. Yeah.
Is it? Oh, come on.
Nice. Oh, nice healing.
This modded realm business.
Alright, good luck, Charm.
What is?
We've got more on the Hello Flower. I think that's another running out of attempts. What are they doing? Just
We're getting
walking through walls. That's that's questionable.
What? On
Hello Flower is,
Bar?
has decided their Grail Knight disrespects walls a little bit.
what?
And walked which isn't that much of a skip, really. It's just funny.
I don't remember.
That Grail Knight which has to go backward just to not get overwhelmed immediately.
How do you go through walls? Like vibrate through walls?
No, I don't think it works like
I mean,
that.
you just witnessed it, didn't you? Because you're.
There you go.
I don't think it works like that.
I do like, for some reason, I don't know if it's just,
I do not obey them.
Beastman.
Where's the banner?
I have no idea.
There it is. I think the thing is,
Oh, just kidding. There's another one.
this season compared to the other ones, and it just could be, I don't know, the tides or something, but I've seen a lot more beastmen that these teams have had to go up against lately. Anybody had any finales? Something fun, something crazy? Yarsa's doing Blight Reaper again. Every time I look at Yarsa, it says Blight Reaper.
Yeah,
You know,
they've
like,
been
I
on
feel
that
so bad.
for a straight hour now. Like they need to get something done, or
Just
I
watch.
don't know.
They got the 6-minute run. Olden taking out the Bile Troll.
The other two
Gut stab.
the other two teams on that second tab, they've just not showed up, or
They haven't gone live at all, so I don't know if they just... Maybe they're just doing their own recording.
I guess we just have 5 teams on tier 1 to commentate on. Which honestly I'm fine with. This is still already a lot to keep track of.
Onion, hail to you. Yeah, it is. It's fun to see where everybody is and how everybody's like invented their how they're gonna take on these challenges. Oh, that wasn't reloaded. Oh no. That's the grand problem with handgun right there. You do the snapshot and forget to reload. That gutter's gonna pick him up. There's one right behind him. 2 in his face. Oh, I just tried to rotate the POV.
What is this? Oh my word.
I have no bloody idea.
Monks. Where did he spawn?
Hold on, full speedrun mode because of
Drop down.
slash kicks, that is.
He's going for it. He's got to go up these stairs, but every time I've gone up these stairs, there's been bad guys.
That's not healing.
Well, slash kicks is discovering the benefits of speedrunning.
Look at this. Spawn a boss, walk through half the map, kill a boss, walk through the other half.
I have no idea what the fuck's gonna happen there. No.
Oh, right in his
Revive.
face. Don't spit it. No, because now I just tried to turn the camera again.
Shut bitch.
Okay. All right, so Foot Knight is up. They've got to take care of the trash right behind
They're
them.
just gonna continue running.
Wow. Oh.
Or are they gonna in this house?
Oh man, getting punched through windows.
I'm not sure which if there's an escape to this house besides this one door, but there is a troll.
I think you can climb upstairs and jump off the roof.
You can go upstairs.
Yes.
But yeah,
My time
you
in
don't want
Weaves
to go
has taught me.
somewhere where they don't have somewhere to backtrack to, because there's a troll that's gonna block your way. They're gonna choose the troll by attacking it through the floor.
Oh. Okay. Better
So
make
again,
sure you're
there's,
reloaded.
those four TPS comms just having issues, just dealing with the boss. Like, how do you clean up enough space to deal with a troll that regens the moment you don't keep the pressure on it? I'm not sure they have the damage to ever do that. So
Oh,
they're just
no
prepping
shield
this
to guard that.
whole,
Oh,
cycle
crossfire.
trying to deal with a horde that respawns until something eventually kills them because of just constant pressure.
Oh, he didn't get it off. There's the hook coming in. Giant axe strike coming in with that bile troll. His stam is gone, and they fall. Ah, it's tough, dude. I agree. Not having that kind of DPS that you need to really keep on that, well, one, clear the trash, to just get a couple of hits in, constant hits in, it's going to be a lot of trouble, a lot of problems for your team. We got an Iron Breaker in Kajdodo over here. We got an Iron Breaker and the Witch Hunter Captain.
Yeah, watch this Iron Breaker block a hell of bullets.
I love ooh, and he's got
Yeah, I saw it. I'm just dealing with the way.
flamethrower. The concept is good, but I'm not sure it's the power, the right weapon to bring.
Well, they are killing the Storm Fiend, so far it's working out for them. This is tier 1, right? This is legend, which so the bosses have a lot less health, and
Watch out.
you've
You're
got a
right.
lot more leeway on what to
Watch
bring
and,
because the DPS
double
requirements
go
aren't
through.
quite as high on legend.
Is it Tendi defender? I mean, Yarsa, I don't know. Every time I look, it says it's loading. And I want to see some gameplay from them, but I just feel like everybody else, like in my cycle, I just keep seeing the loading screen. I want to get some gameplay premiere on them, you know? Brace of pistols on our Witch Hunter captain. I feel like that's the right way to go. Accurate, fast.
Ammunition is getting low.
Yeah.
What the hell are you eating?
We're playing in a tournament. Who's got time to eat? I see Yarsa. Where we at? Oh, they're hanging out. Maybe something happened, connection problem, or you just garden hanging out.
Existential crisis of why can't we deal with Bite Reaper?
Oh my God, Twitch. Hello. What's going on with Team Isolator over here?
I know I'm seeing a black screen on them.
Yeah,
The technical difficulties are
it's possible.
brutal.
Oh, tech issues? Okay.
It's always like the same few streams that are getting those Twitch warnings for you.
Yeah, it looks like it.
It's
Interesting.
So and older every single time.
See what we got going on here. We got a storm coming in with their backs to the wall. Is it gonna? Oh no! Can he get up there? The wizard can, but the Grail can't. It's got a different kind of magic. Oh, thrown straight in. He needs to make some space for himself. Oh, there you go. Get out of there. You can see really well in this darkness. How can you see so well in this darkness?
It's dependent on your game settings, really. The game setting I had, like this darkness is inconsequential to me, nearly.
This breaks my immersion. Sword of the Lake, grant me sight beyond sight. Would that mean that the Grail Knight's name would be Leono? Ooh. Look at that shake. That wobble. That bobble. Johnny, welcome. Hail to you.
Oh no, on Charles' stream, they put attempt 17.
No!
Oh no.
We're gonna watch it though. So yeah, okay. It is funny. It's a joke, but think about it. Like being the player, right? You're on a 17th attempt, a third attempt, right? Like especially on maps that you can only have a certain number of failures on. That's the additional mental pressure. There's just two of you. Then we can only have so many tries before we have to move on. There's the pressure that the enemies are going to give you. And then there's the physical part where you're playing. You're actually moving, WSAD. You're using your thumbs if you're using controller. You have to move the mouse. Like your whole body, mind and body is involved in this gameplay. Maybe they're just saving. Maybe they're reserving themselves.
Let's go. Oh, I don't have the leap for the gunner. Make it to the corner. Go to the left. Go hard left. Go hard
But
left.
you can hear in their
I've
voice.
got
It
my
sounds
leap,
like they're
I've got
having
my leap.
fun.
I mean, yeah, at this point they're just doing what they want. I don't think they've got any delusions of winning this in this way.
You never know, man.
Let's go.
Are they gonna do the ledge jump? Okay, Grail Knight made it. Move those little legs. He made it. That takes me like 3 times every time.
Oh no.
Ooh, in his
I don't know
face.
how I didn't get leeched here. Whew. Alright, let's go. I'll lead the way.
This Grail Knight with
Late
double
brother,
mohawk
lead
is
the
pretty
way.
funny looking.
Hey, you use a heal? Use a heal.
Okay. Good luck to you guys. Make your
tier
way.
one. On tier 1, we've got Schmuck Nugget, who are approaching the last event of Fort.
All right, let's take a look at this. We haven't been able to watch like full finales here, just bits and pieces. So we'll see how they deal with the this
Iron
finale.
Pit's got a kind of a quick finale.
Well, the big thing here is moving those cannonballs, right? So this could be a ranger vet goes invis. You also have the wizard has great mobility as well with the cannonballs. Like I feel pretty confident for them.
No, that's everything.
For the abilities.
Frank, I thought you had already healed. Did you get hit again?
Yes, I
The event, the Onslaught event of the Fort is kind of an interesting version of itself with a focus on specials and.
Well, they've got 3 or 4 Chaos Warriors behind them right now. What is something that they're going to really have to watch out for here?
Frames are dropping a bit, but that's okay.
Just the overwhelming amount of bonks and the specials just powering up.
As long as they don't drop below 40, it's perfectly fine.
Are you through?
Yep, I'm holding to shoot these boys a little bit.
Oh,
I'm
man.
I'm just moving forwards, and I'll get stuck in the middle of the horde.
The handgun or the crossbow makes it tough.
Ow! I was going to shoot.
Yeah, Havoc.
Thank you.
It's like these players are playing out of their mind. Oh no, he got knocked.
Jump down.
Okay, it's alright. You can use these
I'll
boxes,
meet
get up
with you.
around.
Stay safe and watch out for the
Mr. Bisto on the Empire in Flames now.
Don't see the.
Oh, you fell down? You fell down?
We've run out of attempts for hunger, I believe.
There's a leech. There's a leech.
Okay, okay. Network error on isolator. It says that network error. I don't know if that's
Yeah,
on my end.
They're off right now. So I don't know what's happened to them.
Okay.
More tech issues.
Oh. Ugh. Take him out.
And on Combine, we've got. Was just in time, just. Oh no, that's not even. It's just a restart.
I see him. I see him. I see him. Yep. I see him. I got a little bit of time. Let me see if I can see him. 2 seconds. Cannot see him, but I will shoot this leech.
Okay, okay.
when I reload.
How many people are contending? We have a total of 13 teams today. Oh!
Danny chopped one right in front of me, really?
Well, of all of those teams, we've
Dang
got
it.
currently.
We have
Why did you-
11.
by the way, why did you?
Well, yeah, yeah.
We're actually commenting on because 2 of them didn't show up.
Dang, that they were planning that out, and the gutter runner, like you said earlier, doesn't matter. Gutter runner. So we've got Combine starting Screaming Bell. We'll take a look. We'll keep tabs on that. Attempt 19. Within that time, we're now on attempt 19. A Blight Reaper for Yarsa. I'm not trying to laugh at them, but that is
I mean, they are
persistence.
doing it themselves at this point, keeping track of attempts like that.
It's perseverance, a little bit of bullheadedness, I think. So let's put some focus here on Mr. Bisto, because you said this is their 3rd attempt, or are they just starting?
Which team are you?
Mr. Bisto?
Mr. Bisto. No, I believe this is their first attempt at Empire. They've run out of attempts for Hunger, though.
Okay, okay.
Oh, they've got an unfortunate track record. Let's see if they can make it up for this map.
Wow, Duke, that's a saying. The key to success is to be more stubborn than what you're working on.
So none of the teams have perfect track records, right? So
that's true. That's true. You can't allow yourself. Oh no, that's a start.
Up still, since they're actually getting through Hunger and the Dog right now. It's like they're deep in, and Isolator are like not even getting to do anything right now because of tech issues. Although they are back online in the keep.
Okay, good. They're just cleaning up whatever this is. We got Hunger in the Dark starting now here with Isolator. And again, for people tuning in, we've got 2 different types of teams. These first 2 tabs you see me going through, this is going to be our tier 1. They must complete Screaming Bell, Fort Brackenbrooke, and Garden Moor. And tier 2 is going to have the Pit, Hunger in the Dark, and Empire in Flames. The bonus map being Blight Reaper. If you complete it, I believe it's a 2 times multiplier for your score. But if you've never completed a map and you want to get Blight Reaper done first, that could be troubling because, I mean, 0 times 2. You do the math. Our Handmaiden's picking up our Grail Knight.
So I'm interested to see. I'm hoping a speedrunner team here. Aaron Lemotil, I think. Am I butchering that right now?
Where was that?
The bottom right of our tier 2.
I don't know what that means. Something about mortal.
Yeah, that's kind of why I've been calling them speedrunner team at this point because
Aaron. Let's go.
We've got an assassination here.
Uh-oh.
I think we're gonna get a revive though. Yeah, they're fine.
We've got a bunch of storms coming in, a bunch of rats flooding this room.
Make it the last event, get the heal off.
I really love this clean UI look.
Another Skaven horde here.
Like I'm watching a movie.
Walking their way. Making them backtrack quite a bit even. Have to watch for that edge, don't want to jump off. Yeah, I'm hoping to make it to the last event because I want to see how they'll deal with the multiple trolls of the Hunger and the Dog Onslaught event.
The diegetical. This particular season, it is 1 day. Sometimes we do it over the course of the weekend. There's 2 different tiers of difficulty. One is Legend Deathwish Onslaught. Another is tier 2 is your Cataclysm Deathwish Onslaught. Both tiers have different maps that they must complete. If this is something you're interested in, and these tournaments typically last 3 hours, maybe a little bit over because sometimes like on
teams are allowed to complete whatever attempt they're in the process of doing, regardless of how long over the 3-hour mark it takes them. They're just not allowed to start a new attempt after 10 minutes before the 3-hour mark.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that the Deathwish. You know what? You know who could answer this question perfectly? Is Grimalik. I'm gonna read you their question. Do the Onslaught Deathwish mods increase number, strength, HP, or any combo thereof? Grim,
well, before Winds of Magic, Deathwish used to be like a straight difficulty above Legend. Like basically, it would increase the health and mass and whatnot of enemies. Since Winds of Magic, now that we've already got Cataclysm 2 and 3 that increase enemy health to a higher amount. The only thing that Deathwish itself changes now is the mass of enemies and their stagger resistance. So when someone says Deathwish, all they're saying is like the enemies are like less susceptible to stagger, and that's like basically the main thing about it. And Onslaught itself is an increased enemy spawns. So there are a lot more things on the map, as you've probably noticed, than your average run. Even the Legend Onslaught has very comparable enemies to what a Cataclysm run would normally be. And Cataclysm Onslaught just has a lot more.
So increased stagger, increased numbers. Yeah.
There's a lot of overlap between what Cataclysm did and what Onslaught and both Deathwish were trying to achieve, because like before Cataclysm was released as a new difficulty, like Deathwish and Onslaught were the only things available. Like they were the end all be all of difficulties, and then Fat Shark released Cataclysm and kind of started creating mixes of the two because trying to avoid overlap, but it's a little unavoidable because Fat Shark has taken quite a few cues off of what I did with both Onslaught and Deathwish when they created Cataclysm.
And that's one thing I think that Fat Shark has begun to do. that I think is really good that a lot of devs I've seen do that with their games in general. Ooh, they're respecting a storm patrol up there. But it's hearing what the community is doing, saying, wanting from the game, and implementing it, adopting a lot of ideas. And I think that's positive in the ways of pushing your game forward and keeping it alive and keeping things interesting. At the end of the stream, guys, once we do take a look at all of the teams and see where we're at and stuff like that, at the end of the stream, I will be putting that link out there, or XN. I'll give you permission, and we can put the link out for the Discord. So if you're interested in joining Season 5, all the information will be out there in the Discord. Read the terms and rules, I guess, and then, you know, start practicing. I don't know what Season 5 is going to be. We're not there yet. I'm not aware of what it is yet. But if you're saying, hey, I want 4s and not duos, you know, we'll see what Season 5 is.
In Tier 1, team Cash Dodo's teams is having a bout roll on Fort.
Is he gonna be able to say this?
It is a Tier 1 team, so the bosses have a lot less health, and even though they have an Iron Brook, I think they already killed a Storm Fiend in this run, if it is the same run, which it could very well be since they're much further in the map now.
Team Beasto looks like they are offline. But let's... Oh, he's trying to save him from that Packmaster? There you go.
And then immediately get up. Just make it as difficult as possible. Oh.
I love this. Cute players, yes, they are going under some extra stress, but they are having fun. That's a big thing for me to recognize.
Oh my
Their Armbreaker is gonna.
lightheaded now, dude.
Hello Flower. I think they've run out of attempts on Garden and Moor.
YOLO, I see what you're saying. Biotroll taking out Kaj Dodo. We do have a Witch Hunter Captain alive, hanging on by the skin of his teeth. They restarted. Combine taking out the Storm Fiend. Yarsa in Temp 21. And they have to deal with this troll here at the beginning of the finale. So we'll take a look at that. There's another... I thought I saw another boss somewhere else.
Yeah, Mr. is still offline. I believe they might have also run out of attempts like that. That's one thing that's happened. Like, duos can fall over so quickly. And since there's only 3 maps, running out of attempts on all 3 maps can happen pretty quickly. And then if they've got 0 points to begin with, they've got no reason to even attempt to play Reaper. So I think those are 2 teams, I think, that have just been taken out of that fight already because they've just straight up run out of attempts on all maps already, even though we're barely an hour and 20 minutes in.
Johnny and Havoc, I hear what you guys are saying.
We should be taking a look at Aaron Lemortu, who are the Hunger event right now.
I'm assuming it's
They
French.
made their way all the way up to the bell and just trying to deal with these Zerkers, large amount of Zerkers.
Well,
dropping that. I think they're going to be looping that way.
If they can ring the bell and then run across the bridge, can they fast track themselves?
They don't actually have to kill any of those trolls, but they do have to escort the cart up there before they can ring the bell, which I don't think they've done.
YOLO, don't say that.
And have to kill those trolls before they're able to do that safely. Which looks like they're trying to go for it right now. The Blightstone makes it a bit awkward for Grill Knight, but the troll goes down, and I think they managed to do enough damage to phase this troll, so they can kill it now. Wait, the bridge is already...
I think did they ring the bell and then they're just doing a couple of loops, maybe? No, loop? No.
No, I think they've escorted the cart.
Man, that double stab. It's a blessing and a curse. Whenever I use that double stab, ooh, I always get hit in between the attack animations. They're doing good. They're making space. There's no enemies behind them. They get full range to just keep kiting and take him out slowly but surely.
This troll is phased, I believe, so they can, the moment they find some space to finish him off, he doesn't have much health left.
There we go. Now he's taking some damage. Is he running? That's a scaredy troll.
I think the gas is giving him issues bat finding.
I helped him out. Storm's going down. Do a quick pause and play on your end. I think you're like a second or two behind me.
Oh yeah, I might be. I've had that. Yeah, I've just paused now. I'm in a little bit elsewhere. So they've got this other troll now, since they've killed one. I think this is either the second troll or I don't think they've rung the bell, have they?
No, they haven't. This is just another troll coming in. Duke, I feel your pain. I can empathize with you 100%.
So there are 2 trolls in the earlier part of the event, and then there's the third one that normally happens when you ring the bell.
I think they're trying to find the right space to ring the bell just in general.
No, I don't think they've escorted the card, so they can't ring the bell.
Oh wow, they got pushed all the way up here.
Yeah, no, they're just like circling because they can just keep dropping down and do like infinite loops. But they're just trying to find space to kill the trolls, and they've killed one, so like they are making progress. But now they've got the second one they need to find space to kill.
I mean, this is a troll warren. There should always be a troll, you know. Kill one troll, two.
Ooh, that's
Vomit is big.
Real Knight goes down, but the old is gonna save for now, and then he's got a healing pot that he get down the moment he finds some space.
I am hearing that Packmaster. He's making his way up. Wizard took it out. Okay. They're gonna get sandwiched with these. They're gonna die on a hail of warp shot. Monks coming in. This is just incredible pressure.
Yeah, like these waves are constantly respawning, and for a duo, this is quite the DPS requirement to keep up with.
That troll said
it might
no.
Be the end of them.
Oh no!
No!
Oh, the disrespect!
Unfortunate.
Darn. Okay. We got Yarsa starting Blight Reaper. I'm so sorry. 21. We got Hello Flowers starting Garden of Moor. We got a little text here saying that, you know, maybe they've had to keep going through each map. They haven't had a completion, it looks. Take a look here at Schmuck Nugget.
Good beer's done. I don't.
This particular spot is interesting. Like, I feel like this particular spot is calm before the storm. Yes, they just got that horde, but as soon as you get down to the drop down area, it's really where it picks up for me. Like, it really gets some issues. Oh, he shot under his armpit. Okay, there you go. Apple seems no show. If I do close those windows,
Vermin are all dead from what I can see.
maybe it'll get weird. We'll see. Apple. What about Solaris? I'm assuming they're no shows, so both of them are no shows. I'll leave it up for now, unless
We should be able to combine this into 2 tabs only. Like, you can take Jawsa and put him in place of Mr. Bisto since he's no longer live.
Right, fall back and pop me this
well, Bisto is T2.
Assassin just missed. Nice.
Yes, but he's no longer live because he's ran out of attempts on.
Okay, I see what you're doing. I just keep the mentality that.
And Jawsa is like the only one in his tab, so we can just put him in 2 sets of 4, even though.
That's all right. I mean, we know that he's going to be the tier that they're in.
Like, we know what's going on.
Yeah. 22. Attempt 22. Yeah, we'll know what's going on.
Just look there.
All the audio is overlapping. We'll just mute that for just a second. We do have Olden taking on. Looks like a patrol in these tight corridors. You got a Foot Knight and the Witch Hunter Captain. Foot Knight making some space.
What the heck? He's glitching out for me.
Oh, I got audio from somebody else's stream. I was like,
Chaos Warriors
there we go.
Control them out, Chaos, and that's 2 disablers.
Oh, back to back. The second I clicked away. Well, Yeah, that was a patrol, and Disable is coming in to take him out.
Didn't lose any extra
Ooh, I think we're gonna see a Dwarf Engineer here with Combine.
Assassin maybe pack.
Looks like it. Deciding between Gromroll Plate and
Nice.
the Hoppers.
Conk on me.
Minigun action.
Yeah, this would be cool to watch.
Blast these boys.
Before they get in underway, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at Schmuck here.
Frank reticle's way too large.
That's fine.
Court is spicy and said, Court.
Too few enemies for me to make use of.
Okay.
Alright.
I love Foot Knight. Foot Knight's my favorite class. Here in the game, just Foot Knight with a Empire sword and shield, or a Warhammer. That's where it's at, and a handgun.
Now
We're gonna see an engineer with Drakefire pistols.
What?
Gas, go left, go left.
Interesting choice.
Ooh,
Got him? No, I didn't.
we're gonna have to watch that. We're gonna have to watch a little bit of it. I want to take a look here at Kajdodo taking on the Storm Fiend. We still are the Iron Breaker and the Witch Hunter Captain. Are they gonna ledge him?
Yeah,
Can they ledge him?
cliffs.
Trying, he doesn't want to.
He know?
He really doesn't want it though.
His little toes, he's
I
holding
guess
on by
he's
the little
just gonna get
claws.
axed to that instead.
Yeah, it's utter bullshit.
Although this is a precarious position
So
I'm
many
watching here.
push downs and
Yep, that's
Oh,
that's
oh, no, 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 no,
That's-
no, 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 no,
That's
no,
kind
no,
of
no, no,
deserved. You
no.
shouldn't have been standing there.
He slapped me up.
I like he's like, you'll ledge
me
me?
before
I
they
don't
hit
think
me.
so. I'll
Yeah,
ledge
hard.
you.
it's
Oh,
Dad.
this is an unlegible edge, huh? Okay.
Fucking balls.
Well, for the Storm Fiend it is, not for the player.
Slapped me
Yeah.
up.
Ooh. Ooh, now, okay, well, I mean, he's taking out the gutter runner that popped in his face. He's just got to reload a little bit, get some time to get that right click off and take out the Storm Fiend. Turn your camera around. Let me see what's in front of him.
The Storm Fiend had no health left.
Yeah, I don't think he's really the big threat here.
He's gone.
You get the Packmaster. He's going to get some space. I would have left him alive until the res was active.
The res is a bit off, not too far away, but the Switch Hunter Captain's got some work cut out for him.
Okay. I think he's made some space for himself. Open that door, shut the door. You'll be all right. I want to take a look now at this Combine using Drakes. We're getting wild. This is how you know people their stamina is truly being tested. They have another hour and a half, right?
Yes, we're about halfway through now.
Look at this. Taka taka taka.
Crank that up.
Right? Just brah, 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 brah. Yummy Dodgers, welcome to the stream. Drake fires with armor piercing. I've never, even goofing around, I've never used Drakes with the engineer, so I'm really interested to see where this is gonna go.
He can last longer. Oh yeah, I have the fucking bomb shit too.
Oh, it's getting decent value right now. It's just I'm just not seeing how this build comes together, really.
We'll see, we'll see. Maybe they just need a break and have some just fun.
Yeah.
Of course.
Literally, can never have too many bombs.
What are you minigunning right now?
It's a
This
pre-firing.
is not. I feel like you would have wanted like the armor piercing variant of the
That's right, I never
minigun
fucking
with
died, dude.
something like that, because you otherwise don't really have anything to kill armor with this. The accent shield is okay, but not exactly good. And Dirk fires just do not kill armor very well, so.
And it looks like we have the dual weapons
Overwatch,
on our
yeah,
Zealot, so
knife, dude. You know, we're being
maybe it's a
watched
lot
by
of
the, Ishka, so don't fuck boys.
Oh, it's a full control
Oh,
team, but
I heard that. Big fires with armor piercing will not only shotgun the line in front of you, but the line behind it as the line behind it as well.
Wait a minute, I just realized I never fucking. Oh, dude, engineer! I got him.
So it's a lot of space that you can clear out, is what you're saying. The tournament's going very well, very smoothly. Soy Moin? Hail to you, welcome.
Dude, you better not get any special kills. What do you mean, taking them all? Takes a second for me to wind up.
Listen to that. Who else? What else do we got going on here?
It's just
got our speedrunner team who have moved on to Empire since they run out of attempt of hunger.
We got attempt 24 for Yarsa.
Isolator still on hunger, making some decent progress coming up to the dog zone of it.
Looking like the very beginning of Empire in Flames. In Flames? In Frames. I'm gonna get I need a drink of water.
And all done who are somewhere in hunger, somewhat in the earlier parts of it. And also we've got attempt 24 from Jaza.
Yeah, Duke, I mean, it sounds easy to say, like, all right, to delegate that, right? Like, hey, I'll take out trash or light armor and you take out heavy and prioritize. It's really easy to kind of, like, say that, and then it's, like, putting it into practice. And then, again, the way the game comes at you, it's not like an 80s movie where the enemies come at you one at a time, you know? They will clump up, they'll charge at you. If it's a Beastigore, you know, like, there's a lot of reliance on each other. Yeah, they really can. 24, 21's a good luck charm. 24 is a good luck charm. I mean, this is Vermintide. 13 would have been the good luck charm. Oh, what a shot. Did you see that? He just took out... It looked as though he took out 3 monks and a storm with a single handgun shot on Olden.
Handgun. It's pretty good when you hit the shots. And when you don't forget to reload.
We've got a chaos spawn over here on Combine, so this is the right boss to see this ultimate work. Saved him with that bomb.
No, I'm not.
Oh. The right boss, but the wrong spot. Get him out the house. There you go. Taking out that last, what was that?
Achievement, PogChamp.
Probably like the last 3% of its health. Bursted down.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna heal. No, I'm fine.
Fun to see tentacle going through that.
Yeah. Of course. Yamero Chaos-chan. Whoa. Never saying that again. Team Isolator here.
Yeah, they're making some progress in the dark portions of Hunger and Dark.
This up a little bit. I turned it down when you were explaining the Deathwish and the Onslaught mods.
Speedrunner team is facing some difficulties on Empire.
My stream can't hear me anymore.
Okay.
Green light went down.
Yeah.
Our wizard is alive.
Usually they decided not
victorious!
to go back to...
Yarsa victorious on attempt 25!
I believe that was a restart.
No. I wanted to say it so bad.
In their hearts, it's a victory.
I believe all of you are winners in my heart.
Reality is attempt 20.
So healthy for the whole world to see shot.
Attempt 26. Let's see it. February 26th. That's my birthday. That's a lucky time. They got it.
It's interesting that Arena Motil haven't gone for Handmaiden for Empire. They've decided to stick with the Grail Knight instead.
It could have just been they had practice with that one map.
Yeah, it's like Pit, they just like blazed through right immediately with the Handmaiden Battle Wizard, but they decided to go for Grail Knight instead for Hunger, and it seemed like for Hunger it definitely seemed like a sensible decision because of how cramped that place is, but Empire isn't quite as cramped, so I was kind of hoping for them to go Handmaiden again, but
Especially with the
it's
barrel
not so.
runs. I thought for sure we would have
Basically, we're
seen
just
that.
setting up like this is just setting up being a Battle Wizard speedrunning again on its own and going down to this troll. That is an unfortunate placement.
With like 3 Chaos Warriors behind him, making sure that she's dead. So that's going to be into that attempt, and they're going to be starting up another one.
Yeah, the Blight Reaper spammers are indeed Jaws' team.
Yeah, yeah.
25.
Brutal. Take a look here at Empire and Flames with Hello Flower. Looks like they're just getting into.
Well, I mean, I think they're just playing for fun at this point. Like I said, they've
Oh,
run
they
out
have
of
the
advance
no.
eventually,
Okay.
So.
Oh, cool.
I mean, an Empire and Flame isn't even a tier 1 map, right? So
Goofing around, streaming, having some fun.
yeah, they're having fun.
Who else? Who else? Who else we got? This. Oh my God! This minigun going off.
Gonna have to drop. Try not.
A rather weird. I witnessed a rather weird cliffing on a combine. It seemed
Yeah.
like it would have just dropped down normally. They just got cliffed instead, and
Yeah, that was weird.
kind of kills the run, honestly, because
Nice.
Zealot is kind of just hanging on for dear life here, just getting hit a lot, and right into
Right there.
Rallying Gunner point
Oh.
blank.
Not the time.
I gotta catch up to you now. Hold on.
Still
Here you go.
standing though,
He's right in front of you.
but
Dodge.
no, it's not to be.
We don't play modded realm for fun. They're gonna be starting another attempt here. Oh, look at that! Oh, schmuck! He was getting jumped by a gutter runner, and then he got saved by something saved him. It looked like the Blightstorm maybe saved him, but he was in the middle of the wind of the Blightstorm. So as soon as the gutter got pulled off of him, he got picked up in the air. Oh,
Where the storm is.
out on the Ranger Vet. I mean, that's a lot of HP to lose.
Oh, I really want that med pack. Still in that DOS, so
Yeah, careful.
fall back.
I
I will get that.
But you should have come back to me. That's a huge storm, though. Let me. Could have been really bad.
So what am I seeing on Isolator's screen?
Yeah, that's why I was
It's like some
I-
weird POV.
On Isolators team?
Yeah, it's like I'm
I've got
just
some kits for you.
I'm not even sure what I'm looking at.
On the dwarf?
Isolator. Oh, he's on the ladder.
I don't see that. Am I behind you now? Something's going on.
Yeah, yeah, I was behind probably, but like they were just pausing in a weird location,
Oh.
and because he was standing on the ladder, it was like no first-person hands of any sort. So I was like, what are they doing?
What a nice
Okay.
gutter. He's just standing
It
still
looked
for
like
that.
pre-cam for the moment.
Oh my god, the
Oh,
bullshit
that's
again.
that's a mean gunner. I have the high ground.
Get out of there, Gunner. Go back. Not a running attack.
Hunger is proving to be quite a brick
Behind you.
wall for all of these teams.
Yeah.
So,
It's I mean one of the biggest advantages? One of the biggest like tactics in Vermintide is
Can I
just
hit him
being
from
able to
here?
move
Okay.
around and not
yes,
necessarily
it's
kite but
cramped.
reposition.
For a duo, that's so killer because a duo will rely on kiting a lot more than a normal team because of how they just don't meet DPS requirements for Onslaught, which forces you to do that. And yeah, like the on Hunger, you just don't get the kite because it's cramped. You either kill or you get like smashed into a wall basically.
Sandwiched hard. It's interesting that I see a lot of these pistols, but like in this particular setting, you don't see very many grudge. You don't see very many blunders.
Hawk, front.
Yeah.
I feel like that would, well, I mean, a Chaos Warrior would really soak up all of that, but in the event that it's just trash, I mean, you can push your way forward. I assume.
Okay, I got the down.
Impossible to expect just trash in the Onslaught.
Yeah, that's it. It's just a modded realm.
6 seconds until I have my ult.
Oh, that didn't kill him. That put him right behind you. You're gonna get that Berserker right behind you, man. There's no way. Did they kill it? I thought for sure that just knocked him behind him.
Okay. One's dead.
The other thing to mention about the pistol is that there's that mild, like that slight hammer pullback. It's not just point and click.
Yeah. I like the handgun. So the one thing the hand kind of has is like you can just whip it out and shoot instantly. The pistol is like slight delay.
YOLO, I'm a half glass full kind of guy. Just it's slight. What would you say, like a third of a second for the pistol pullback?
Half a second or something. It's I mean, sometimes I kind of like it over the handgun because it just gives you more time to aim.
True.
It feels easier to hit shots with the pistol.
Two heals, yeah.
The
You're always
zoom
gonna
in
have
isn't even
enough time to
necessary.
aim them.
You can have nasty busts that are useful, maybe.
Yeah. Gaven.
The right
Plus, it sounds so much.
There's a bomb in
Sounds
there,
like
please.
such a meaty pistol.
You get the handgun.
Yep. They're pretty light. Just red.
Combine didn't work. Especially, what was it? Empire in Flames, I think, is where he really proved that the Shade with the longbow
What's that?
shines brighter than any of these other stars.
Oh my, I ult here.
I'm bombing.
To reload.
Oh no.
Did they say Engines of War? That's what I was thinking. Who are our other teams? We got a barrel event going on for Olden. They're just now getting the barrels into the cart. We got a restart on Fort Bracken with Kajoto. And a bile troll here with
spending
Combine.
a large amount of time on a hunger. They've been at it for a very long time. It took the bag basically what an hour and a half of attempts on hunger before our speedrunner team ran out of attempts there. Now we're finally on the fire.
And this is just the start of Empire. They just made it down. They're not even through the main city gates just yet. It's 42. What's the significance of 42?
Forward's behind, so push through now.
Okay.
I got the gunner.
I got the assassin.
A nice even number.
Get to the chest.
42 is the answer to everything and something related to rats. 42. Wait a minute. Wait.
Yeah.
What was the number in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
42 is the meaning of life.
Is that what I was getting at? Core, welcome. Hail to you.
I don't think you can get a boss here.
Let's get some more 42s in chat. 42. Oh, they're switching it up. They're bringing an engineer.
Wait, are we getting a second engineer or
An engineer on Yarsa.
Back front. I'll start doing a
on? Yes, the engineer.
Die already. Welcome. Hail to you.
What could possibly go wrong?
It's a calculated attempt.
But is their math accurate?
Look, just round up, all right? Just always round up. You'll be fine.
Yeah, buy another one, and another one just dropped, so it should be 2 ahead. And
Twitch, yeah, Twitch is definitely winning. Thorn in my side.
Nice, good job.
I guess it is funny that I am streaming this on Twitch and I'm getting a Twitch like, hey, please use our website.
Oh, just run threatening them. So we just kill everything.
I dodged him.
Yeah, you'll have to look
Little,
up
like, clip how'd you
the
dodge
cause
me.
of those screens after the tournament. You probably don't want to see that again on the next season.
No, I don't. It is funny. There's always one little thing. Like I spent time the past couple of seasons. It's like I know it's definitely on my end where it was an alert or where there was my microphone or something like that. I spent some time last night getting this stuff set up, and then now it's like Twitch is like, this isn't a proper tournament without some problem. But we are coming up to the finale here. Right after this drop down, they're going to be moving up to the finale for Fort Brackenbrooke here for Team Schmucknugget. Hey, ban Twitch, easy.
That'd be nice.
Before they get into this, it looks like they're going to make their way pretty handily into it. I want to see where the other teams are at.
Not going was definitely the right call right there.
Yeah. Hook.
I don't see it. I do have ult.
Yeah,
Man, that never gets old. We got a barrel event here for Isolator team.
It's going for me.
Yeah. None of the teams on either tiers have completed more than no team has completed more than one map so far. It's like the difficulties of duo have shown themselves.
We got a chaos spawn here for Kaj Dodo. Let's see what they do here. But yeah, I absolutely agree. Just the two people missing is huge because I mean that's a special ability. That's an extra healing. That's an extra bomb. That's an extra potion. Literally just. I mean, even a bot would be nice to have, you know.
Oh yeah.
He's on you. He's on
I'm
you.
sure like most of these teams could probably do a lot easier, honestly, with 2 extra bots. As much as people laugh at bots often, like
I'm dealing with the wave.
even just bots would actually just those bodies in the way to distract enemies off of you for just that moment that you need to collect yourself.
Exactly. Whether that's the time to get the potion off, whether that's the time to get the healing. That could be, if you're the Ranger Vet, the time to actually drop your ult, because that in itself is a trial. Having the time to be able to drop your ult as a Ranger Vet, you need the time.
Yeah.
Fully dead.
Well, he couldn't get to him in time, and now he has Chaos Spawn.
Yeah.
Oh, picked up. Oh, dirty.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Picked up in gas. That's the end of that attempt.
In the gas being eaten.
Oh,
Wow.
and no Gromril to save him.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was Fort Brackenbrooke. What happened?
All right, let's go back here to Isolator. Wait, no. Who was it that was dropping down into the event? Oh, I'm sorry. It was Schmucknugget. They did have a death, so now we have our Ranger Vet trying to go in Viz.
I think they've paused the game.
Yeah, they're trying to strategize. They know that there's a gas rat and a gutter just above him or something.
Should they be doing that though, pausing the game to strategize?
To be honest, it actually worked against them the last time. They planned it out, the number of enemies that he was going to go for and what he was going to prioritize. And the second they unpaused it, a gutter runner jumped him. So
wait, so where are the two?
we'll see. Doesn't matter. Gutter runner.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing on the screen? Like the revive icon is just sliding across the screen slowly.
That's typical. That's typical of a pause. You always see something weird happen like that. Now, when the revive icon matches up with the wizard, when you unpause, it'll magically stand them up.
Probably. Have you drunken a purple?
Yes. I'm currently purpling right now.
Okay,
Mr. Beasto, thank you for participating in today's tournament. Thank you for playing.
There is still. Is there just 1 or 2 assassins, by the way?
Yes, one is like somewhere behind you off the wall.
They're really strategizing. I'm gonna keep an eye on it, but see where everybody else is.
2 or just the 1?
I think there's only
Kadojo look like they're going. Kaj Dodo is going back to the keep. Oh, here we go. He's zoomed in on it. He's looking for it.
on you. Left.
Getting the bomb out. Enough time to get his ult out.
Got him. I got him.
He killed it.
Yep.
I'm pausing. 3, 2, 1.
I think I hear a hook.
Assassin jumped through him. They're just incapable of landing on somebody that's in this.
Well, that ult is down now, so now it's
Why are we
time to
pausing
get over there.
again?
Oh, the enemy's coming from the front.
It's just the pressure. They want to do the best they can. I understand where it's coming from.
Nice.
He needs to give himself that time just to get that ult off.
Can I?
Oh, there's another assassin.
Fire and healing himself. He needs to make his way through this like right now. Oh, maybe he doesn't have an.
Oh no, I'm not invisible. Why am
2 pirates.
I'm not invisible?
Oh, it bugged.
Why am I not invisible? Oh fuck! I thought I timed it right.
Now you're
Oh wait,
What bug?
what? He did his ult, but he didn't go invisible until he took like a step back and then walked into his old cloud. That was weird.
I'm using everything.
Huh? Yeah. No, there's one.
There is an assassin though somewhere. I'm really not liking that.
He did manage to
Come on.
clean up though.
Yeah, he did. He was able to clean it up.
Bombs and,
just looking behind, by the way. So.
Okay.
Oh, now he's got to deal with this.
Yep, it's an ending on Onslaught.
Many, but a few.
This is gonna be troublesome.
Just
More bombs. So many bombs.
He dropped down to me.
Yep.
Made it past the drop down though. He can just sprint to the revive and
Take care of that.
go on the road.
I don't think he. Oh, he did
hope
get
the
the
main
reload.
stream's watching
He'll be
this.
able to pick up this wizard.
That was so BS.
Okay.
We'll have
Okay.
no ults immediately at this point.
Take a quick look at the other teams.
Strangler might drop behind you.
I will be going and taking a look at where they are because that is the finale, and we even have the Empire in Flames finale over here with
I cannot
Aaron.
move. Oh, Stranger's on me. I can move.
Oh, he just got picked up and saved. There's a Packmaster and a rat or a gutter in there.
Red corner.
The wizard took care of both.
It is not quite the Empire finale yet, but
Oh, thank
we
goodness,
are.
I was really worrying there.
We've
I
made
was
some
like,
serious
God,
progress on the map.
Oh yeah,
Right, okay,
absolutely.
no,
They're on their way. There's
Right
another gutter.
Watch
I
yourself.
think I
Where'd you go?
know
How'd you get there? Crap, I didn't
what
realize you could
Schmuck
get
does
there.
not like to go up against. He does not like gutters.
Jump up. Fortunate. Come here.
Okay, nice.
Light him out of the air. He's dead. Another one.
Another one?
Or maybe. Oh no, you got the other one then.
Wait, there was another assassin?
So you need to spin the cannon multiple times and then get the
I killed the one that
cannonball
you were
spawn.
attacking. If you think it's the kill feed.
But they do get to
Great.
somewhat
Still
clean
running.
up
I'm grabbing that.
before they
We're
start
very,
spinning.
like, with no conks.
I think they're gonna
We
try
may
to
want
clean
to
up as
just
much
wait.
as they
We
can.
may just want to keep killing. Yeah, we can just keep killing.
But with this
specials
being
till we get
Onslaught,
the
it'll never fully stop the spawns like it does in a regular game. So they have to get going eventually.
YOLO, we'll talk about more about that
I can't- wait,
towards
wait.
the end of the tournament.
That's ammo.
But I think that is an important thing to bring up.
Come up.
Wait for me. There's a hook on you. Ow! I'm getting hurt.
What?
You're alive. Oh thank goodness.
People in
What?
chat talking about Deathwish Onslaught recruit.
I
I
mean-
mean, yes, you can.
The answer was,
You absolutely
is.
can.
not
It's
yet.
just enemies are gonna have
Someone
a
headshot.
little bit of a health problem. They're gonna fall over.
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, it's a good way to get
Mate, right. There's
your
ammo.
toes wet and not jump all the way in, you know? Like, just get used to
But,
that type of
uh,
pressure,
well-
that type of event.
Onslaught was already coded to be playable on all difficulties, not just Legend or Cataclysm.
There's a hook and an assassin.
Yeah, so
So
it'd
if
be
you
like
want to
if-
downstairs, you want to
Assassins are-
recruit,
Oh,
you want
man.
to meme like that,
Crap.
you can do it.
I mean, it's the gateway drug, you know? You just start with recruit. It's just recruit. You'll be fine. You play it for a couple of times, like, hey, what's champion about?
Oh, conk.
Assassins behind that.
I remember when my first times playing Vermintide 2, when like the first betas we got to have,
I got a conk.
I will be
Uh,
down for the.
where we literally only
Nice.
had
Weird.
Italian Louis.
There's another one up there.
Like we only
Wait
had
a minute,
recruit at
by the
first.
way,
The only
'cause,
difficulty we could
I'm
do
waiting
was
for the
recruit. But then I got my mods
oh, you
back
did
from
got it
my
converted.
Vermintide
We get our
1
back
mods
here.
converted into
Right.
BD2 and forcefully unlocked the other difficulties before they were in the beta normally. And I was like, well, let's do Cataclysm. It wasn't even named Recruit yet. That was before they renamed the difficulties from Vermintide 1. So it was like the only difficulty we had was normal. And so I was like, well, let's go for Cataclysm, like the BT1 Cataclysm, which is the equivalent of Legend now.
Another hook.
And all of a sudden it was like, oh, the enemies actually have health again.
Strength.
Because we'd gotten all those 100 power items from spamming Recruit.
Look at this spawn in 3 clips. Oh!
Alright, okay.
Is that gonna mess them up?
Yep, I know. That's
Okay, no, they can take that care of that. I was just taking a quick look at Isolator. Yeah, that pistol, it took 3 clips, but they were able to take care of that chaos spawn. Now you even have Olden taking care of another chaos spawn. I'm gonna go back.
Ranger Veteran with pistol is like doing very well in this.
Yeah.
It's just so much damage with the pistol and the Hunter build that we're seeing from Isolator.
Oh crap, gas.
Just doing that extra bit of damage. Just...
Are you serious? How did they know?
Don't you mean pistol with Ranger Veteran? It's really the pistol carrying the dwarf.
Double hook as well.
Okay. Something weird is going on.
The Ranger Veteran has no ammo problems as well, right? But, especially since he's getting all the things for himself, since the Wizard doesn't need any. And there's no other teammates.
That's true.
With there not being ammo issues, he gets to run a trait that isn't conservative or scrounger. And he went for Hunter, which just adds on that extra bit of ridiculous damage in the pistol, stacked on top of the Ranger Veteran ult. Is just melting things.
There's only a few shield boys.
Yarsa says, we have a secret weapon. Don't worry, we're saving it. It's gonna be like 5 Goes West. Release the secret weapon.
Okay, that's fine. There's still a gas here.
Look at this. He's got to shove and then tap E and then shove and use the cannon again. Oh, that's right. He's using controller, so tap X. Shove X. Shove X.
All right, nice. I got it. Right, I'm going to come around with you.
Iron and Molotov are still in the same area that I've seen them in. Like last time I checked on them.
I keep kind of checking it out. Let's see. Who are we taking a look at? Who?
I'm going for the
Iron and Molotov, our speedrunner team.
Okay.
It's like they're still in the same area that they were like when I checked on them last, like 10 minutes ago or something.
Something's pushing them back, and then it's one of those things where it's like.
I think that's what it is. Just issues progressing. Like they're trying to run for it now, it seems. And there's no ambience left. I think we've cleared out all the ambience finally, so they just now that the last soul is gone, they're just going all the way through the event. 21 minutes in this current run, so it's a large investment in time. But it is the last map, so if they complete, if they actually are successful with this and complete it, they would have just under an hour to go for Blight Reaper with 2 maps completed, which will be interesting. Well, it'll be interesting if some of those teams actually get to go for Blight Reaper with all the other 3 maps done for, so they don't have to worry about the after. They just get unlimited attempts Blight Reaper.
Cannonball being delivered over here.
Get it the last couple bit. In fact, no. Actually, if you keep the enemies on you, I can get you. I can get
Come on! I really want him to do it.
That's a
Berserker!
Silent Berserker. Completely silent. Not even when he's attacking.
Cannonball.
He made no sign.
Are they gonna get the 4th completion?
You silent gets.
Got 2 different teams in that event at the same time right now.
Freak sick. And 2 monks on me.
Come on, Schmuck, you got this. I believe in you.
We got both combine, and they made that engineering work. They're actually in the event with the.
Yeah.
Yes. Right here.
Oh, that fall damage was not what you wanted.
Oh. 1 assassin's nearly dead. There's another assassin. Crap, I'm really low. Other friggin' gas just when I get
hanging on for dear life.
He's trying so hard. Oh, I'm so sorry for you. The wizard can stay up long enough and get this done. They're so close to getting it done.
Getting your health drained in this one is one thing that'll happen pretty often in this event, because there's just so many. Like, there's a lot of warpfire and gunners and things like that walking around. it
Yeah,
can
Assassin
very
beside
easily
you.
just chip at your health until you have nothing left, which is kind of
Well
what's
done.
happening. Like this wizard is very low health right now.
There was another one.
Yeah, that
Just, like,
fire.
has all of this gas, all of this warfire, and all those stray bullets from gunners, on top of not getting slashed by 1,000,000 monks running around.
Or did you hear that?
Assassin's
He was
still
just like, I
alive.
have a
I heard him.
runner and
Oh,
I've
he's
got
right there.
gas and I've got
Right.
monks and I've got no the stairs.
I'm alive. I'm alive.
The one bad recovery here is just getting the revive on the dwarf because you get another half health bar at this point.
Well,
It's like we're gonna.
Rattling.
nice.
Holy flippin' moly! Thank goodness. Right.
He
Okay.
got him up. He got him up.
Helping.
Gave him some potions.
Wolf up, got another health ball to work with here.
We're taking a look at two. We got Combine and Schmuck over here, and they're doing both.
Wizard goes down though. This dwarf has to
Bomb.
stay alive for another 30 seconds to get the wizard back up as well.
Oh no!
Storm is, will not be able to save me.
It's throwing monks at. It's actually throwing monks at him.
That's still like alive.
Meanwhile, I'm seeing the engineer on Combine just mowing down a wall of monks with the gun, and then going down.
Oh my gosh, did it hit?
Oh!
And unfortunately, the
He's so angry
and
about that.
Don't take damage, don't take damage. Watch out behind.
Here you go. Come on. Get up there.
Fire red.
well, the cannonball is already there as well. It's like he's just
Got it there
he
maybe
could go for
minutes
the enemy
ago.
event, but there's just not enough space with all those Zerkers coming in. Oh, the leech, almost.
You can be rescued.
Yes, yes, yes.
Ooh,
I
oh,
forgot.
missing. Oh,
No, he dodged.
Are you joking? I dodged that. Oh
And
my god!
He
Gotta run her
used
in
the
the back.
dodge.
bad manners. Spamming teleports.
I was even getting teabagged by that assassin.
So incredibly hard to recover on this.
Oh my god!
He was able to get the dodge on that assassin, and then he turned, and it looked like he either jumped rather than dodged. I don't know if that was enough time in between. Even if he
The
did,
angle at which he dodged wasn't lateral enough to the leech to.
yeah, that sucks. That
Natural.
means he's gonna have to do it
So-
all over
Suck.
again. Oh, what happened to Isolator? Is this a pause or what is this?
Not sure.
We'll see. We'll see.
It looks like a pause.
I blame the controller. FPS RuneScape. Yeah, Dodo. It's cool. It's an interesting way to really
we got,
strip the game down.
Our speedrunner team is still in this event. They've not wiped yet. They're holed up in the cellar with the Empire event.
Oh, for barrels. Okay.
Yeah, and this wave doesn't exactly end at this point, so they'll have to get a move on eventually. But for now, they're trying to get a control of the situation.
It doesn't even improve FPS. It's funny. I mean, it's a good way to funnel them in, but you gotta get out. Like that is the way out. But they were able to do it. What do they see up there? What are they waiting for? The range on that
Wizard
sword.
is just kind of attacking things through the floor or roof.
Oh, that's what's going on. That took me a second.
And yeah.
I don't know if you can.
Even,
You
like, they're just like cleaning wave after wave like this, but like they have to realize that this is Onslaught. The waves don't end like they do in the normal game. I've made sure of that. You're gonna spend an hour here trying to clear those waves, and they're still gonna keep coming because I copy pasted that wave set so many times that you're not getting through it.
just imagine you there, copy paste like 10 lines. You're like, more.
Yeah, no, because like when I made this event, like this is an event that runs once and then is over, right? Or at least it was until Fat Rock changed it. So what I did is I just copy pasted the wave set that I made, and I just made it like go over and over like 70 times in the code. So you're just not gonna get through that. Like you'd be at it. Technically, you could exhaust it, but you'd be at it for like an hour and a half.
We got our
you
map
actually
done.
don't have time to do that. Like technically exhaustible, but you're actually gonna be in there for an hour.
You'll be exhausted. I said you could, but Bell said you. It didn't end. What he just said.
Way Fat Shark recoded it with wins of when they remade the events. It's like it doesn't end anymore either. Like it actually loops. Although like even to get through one loop, it's gonna take them an hour and Onslaught because of the way like I've had to change it a bit, but not much.
Okay. Yeah. So XN, it sounds like he's saying
if they're trying to go for an event exhaustion here, it's not gonna work. Like no, you cannot.
We got our grudge on Yarsa, and we even have a huntsman. Okay, Invisibros. Yeah, it is exhaustible, but it's gonna take possibly an hour. And at this point, teams are entering into the final hour of.
I mean, it was exhaustible before, but I don't think it is now. Unless, it's like from what I remember, how it's been changed, I don't think it's exhaustible anymore. But even then, on Onslaught, I made it so it would take hours to do it in the first place.
I think Bio is actually.
So I don't know what they're going for here, but like this is a stalemate that they have to get out of eventually, because they can keep clearing the waves, but eventually one of those waves is going to clear them.
You gotta throw in another, Chaos Warrior 3. And they're definitely not doing this to farm temp HP to then do the rest of it. I think they're really trying to exhaust. Or, I don't know, maybe they are stuck. Oh, there's that Chaos Warrior. Oh, Grail Knight. They've got leeches. Ooh, ask and you shall receive. There's the other 2 of the 3 I asked for. We've got more Ratlings coming in.
Yeah, there's quite a few Ratlings at this event as well.
Yes. I guess I should have said that. Grimalik is the person who created this mode that we're playing. So that's why whenever you've asked questions like that, Duke, or anybody else, like, I'll defer.
I am the one who go to this event. Sometimes you'll say like, sometimes I'm not even sure about it myself either, because it's been like over a year since I've made these events now. So, but generally, I know how they work quite a bit.
Yarsa's coming in saying, all right, check this out. We'll watch both of them. We can watch both of them. See where these other teams are real quick. Hellaflower on a be right back. Kaj Dodo look like they're ending their stream. And then we've got Muck Nugget. Team, we're never going to make it. Making their way through.
Kaj Dodo get any map completions?
Not familiar. This is attempt 30. We got Invisibros. Let's see what happens here. With I don't even know how to pronounce it. Yoho and Pest. Yarsa's team. Let's see what happens. Oh, his stream is frozen, but BioShift is active still. Okay. Can I just? Is it spelled just BioShift? Can I just switch it like that?
BioShift stream, I believe.
Underscore. All right. No, chat's got me. You knew. All right. So then let's just swap out Isolator here with that underscore and see where that takes us. That's how you know this community is a tight community, when they like know the streamers' names.
They're gonna start the event. Good time to join in for them.
Always does.
Good thing we got that cleared up. It would have been a shame to miss that because of just stream being frozen.
Yeah.
So we're switching to BioShift's point of view here.
Yeah,
we're gonna start this event.
Entering
First troll coming in soon.
hits. Just
33 minutes at the mark.
Yeah, let's see what strategy they're gonna go for. Because we got the dwarf here, which could be end up
Oh fuck!
escorting the cart while invisible quite a bit. Oh, that's an unfortunate timing.
I'm drinking.
No, you can't. You don't even have the potion off. There it is.
No,
So wizard, I
fuckers,
think they're gonna go
right
for like
here.
escorting the cart. They're not. They're probably not gonna try to kill the trolls if they're gonna get the full escort like this going.
Maybe not. It looks as though they're just trying to push it and just create enough space as possible. Berserkers disrespect space.
Oh right.
That jump attack is... Whoa, that's a lot of Berserkers killed right there.
We can keep pushing it, can't we?
Ah shit, I wrote the wrong command.
Look at
actually
that
going to
corpse
make
on the cart.
They're doing a very good job at actually like staying near the Scott. Like even with everything going on, the Scott is not stopping.
Yeah, they were able to move it the entire time. I didn't see it slow down. They're going to go for the bell ring, looks like, maybe.
Bell, right?
Or maybe they're going to wait
Start
for
ringing it. The trouble is it's the chaos.
Isolator's ability to be
No,
up.
Can we
I
drop
think they're
down?
gonna go for it. Like the wizard has the ult and is saving it to after the bell. I think.
Looks like they're going for a loop. Oh, maybe it was get the cart up and then loop?
You know, the cards are fully up, so they might end up having to loop.
What?
No!
Yeah, they're gonna need to do a loop here, and then on the loop they're probably gonna try to ring the bell.
What got you?
That's like a very shit place.
Although they are going backward instead of. Ooh.
How come you couldn't?
Yeah.
Oh no! That is
There it
sudden.
is.
But maps.
That is sudden and unfortunate.
Honestly, I kind of want to
I was very sad.
I had ult though.
Very sad. Like, they both got kidney punched right there.
Like, they had such a good execution at first, and then they just got robbed.
Team Aaron is still kind of stuck in the basement here.
Yeah, that's just having a fun time in there. It's 35 minutes in this run.
Speed running, I guess.
At some point, you're going to be like, I don't know what
Yeah,
I'm
like
doing.
they have to realize that this is not an exhaustible event in this version of Onslaught.
So we've got Team Yarsa. They said they had a secret weapon. Let's see what happens. Our Huntsman is down. This is our... What are you? Pretty sure that this is a Ranger vet. Waiting for his ulti, maybe, to be up? Ulti. Career ability. Ulti. What is this? Oh, he's getting pushed back right on. Oh!
But right now, still, none of the teams have more than one map completion, right?
No.
Oh,
there was
picked
a
him
lead.
up. I think you're right. I think it's only one map completion.
Yeah, so like, this is still up for debate. Like, who's going to win this? Nothing's decided yet.
Yeah, you can go into overtime, but it has to be on that attempt. Anything past that
Hey,
will...
broken keyboard, thanks for the follow.
Like, I feel like regardless of like this memery that's happening here in this basement, if they first figure themselves out and actually win this map, and then they can go for Blight Reaper, and if they get Blight Reaper, then they win from that, because the Blight Reaper, 2 maps in Blight
thought that
Reaper
was-
are going to beat 3 maps. Because I doubt Bio's team would be able to. I mean, Bio's team might end up doing Hunger and then going for Blaze Reaper instead of Vampire. We'll see how that goes.
I feel like that's such a interesting play, right? Like, because you want to be able to get the maps done, and if you get a map done, then that's just more attempts, right? Or just it sets you further ahead. This dead rat right now on the speedrun team. Just this like burnt corpse just standing there T-posing.
Let's go and drop. Kill it all really quickly on the drop.
Seriously though, like, I'm not sure what their game plan is, because it's not exhaustible. Stop. They actually had space to move, and they're just not taking it. They're actually just trying to exhaust everything.
And their health is
It's-
up.
No,
Oh,
they're
because they
doing
have
fine.
regen.
It's not achieving anything, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, usually
Like they got the record for, like the fastest completed map. Now they're going to record the slowest completed map.
Our huntsman is down again for Yarsa. This is spooky. What are you guys gonna
Yeah.
do? You guys have 40
Yeah.
minutes.
Julius, the speedrun team 40 minutes into a map. They're not really a speedrun team anymore, are they? This is not much of a speedrun that's going on. Like they did complete pit in 11 minutes immediately on their first map, which was impressive, but I'm questioning their decisions now.
Taking a look here at Schmuck Nugget. They're on the river part of Fort Bracken, making their way through. This place is always spooky because there's usually a boss. I think I hear it already. I think it's a ogre. They just haven't seen it yet, right? Is it this? Yeah, it's this stream. Is he stuck in a rock or something? Where's this rat at?
Be a boss here. This is gonna be rough. Maybe we get lucky and we get a boss that we can throw off.
I think they have a bugged boss.
Do they?
We practiced 15 times on Blight.
I couldn't like I had a shield.
There's a couple of teams. The only team that I had
I am desyncing.
interaction with is Olden, and I know that they had a pause for a desync problem. The only issue I've seen, or not issue, I'm sorry, the only conversation I've heard or had is with Olden. They said that they've spent upwards to 16 hours for practicing for maps, like a single completion. So like that's a really, it's not just let's go play this map and get it done. It's you gotta practice. You gotta know where your character. Oh, Team Speedrun is moving along.
Yeah,
They've got 2 barrels. Did they exhaust it? I'm not seeing any bad dudes.
It shouldn't be possible. I'm gonna have to check a few things if they have.
Oh man, there's no bad dudes. It was not all for naught. All this is a couple of maulers coming in. They're cleaning it up. Patience is a virtue, and he is a Grail Knight.
Yeah, I'm not good at this to be accessible. It took them a lot less time than I thought it would. We probably tested that beforehand, though, for them to do that. There are still specials, at least.
Blow, hail to you. Onion says, wow, they know Grimm's mod better than Grimm.
Uh-huh.
Well, they're going to be able to get the... Okay, so they got this part done, right? But next is the big boom. What happens once you explode this and then the gates open? Ooh.
Yeah, they're gonna have things again soon enough. Like, this is not gonna buy them that much time.
We'll see. We'll see if the time invested was worth it. 41 minutes and 42 seconds. Here it goes. I'm excited to see what happens.
There's actually a wave set that's supposed to happen when the car arrives that no longer is there, but it's supposed to make the other one loop, so it shouldn't have been exhaustible by Fat Rock's logic, but I guess I'm gonna have to check a few things after this, because this should not have happened. But props to them for finding it out, though, because yeah, I haven't checked those my own thing against Fat Rock changes enough, it would seem.
Me too, Blo. Me too. There's a speed pot right there if he wants to go for that. Make it for easy running if they have... They don't even really need to share it, but if they do, it's just even better.
I know. I'd be impressed if they managed to fail this, although...
Oh. I mean, the wall of storms.
Yeah, like, I feel like this
Oh,
Girl
jump!
Knight should have taken
Oh,
the
no!
Oh, no. I feel like this Grail Knight should have taken the opportunity to run.
Yeah, just ditch.
Of just, I don't know, he was trying to trade the wizard or something stupid.
Maybe it was supposed to be a pass off, and then she just bursts away. You know, like, a Grail Knight should have just popped the potion. That is hindsight 2020. Pop the potion and run for the win.
Right, that's gonna be so demoralizing for them now. 'Cause they spent 40 minutes on that.
That's rough. Well, if they do that tactic again, they will eat into the final hour of this the tournament. That's all or nothing for them if they want to do another 40-minute attempt. Hi, Barden. How you doing?
Core took too long in place, forgot how to run.
Yeah, Rob, that's a lot of time. 40 minutes. That's a third. That's almost a third of the tournament. A fourth if you want to do math. Take a look at Combine. What we got going on here? They've got a Storm Friend just sitting up there, spewing fire away. This is Garden of Moor, just the start of it.
I mean, regardless of like those brutal failures, like every team here has been dealing with some brutal, long matches and then failing at the end events. Like that's where that's what that's where like the end events and Onslaught shine. Like they just, while sometimes they can be like breezed through with a full team, they are a lot more pressuring to teams that don't have the DPS. It's like the normal game will adjust a lot more to the amount of damage you have. It's like a low DPS team can still move through a map at a certain pace because things will slow down their spawns if you're not killing things in time. But the events, the Onslaught events, just do not give you that mercy. If you do not kill things in time, they will pile on and just brutalize you. So duos just find themselves having so much issue with some of those events because they don't get that mercy anymore, and then the lower DPS of a duo just shows shows itself really.
Yeah, we've absolutely seen the team struggle with once it starts to get, especially when it's 8 of Storm Vermin. That's just a lot of armor. You got to dedicate a lot of time to it, maybe even an ability to it, and then like you said, if that's not dealt with fast enough, you're gonna get just the numbers are just gonna pile on. You will get overran, and that's just the rats. You know, like each enemy type definitely poses its own threat.
My gosh, you shooting me? I have 2 health.
Well, you had more before I shot you.
They're having fun. We've got a Huntsman and a Handmaiden. Huntsman with the blunder, actually, which is pretty cool.
The team has decided to switch to Blight Reaper.
Oh, okay. We'll see how that goes.
I mean, kind of
That's
thing,
a
right?
defeat
If
for Kazdodo.
you complete Blight Reaper, and that's it, right? Because I don't think they'll try to get Empire after that. But if they complete Blight Reaper, 1 win plus Blight Reaper will win over 2 maps. Like if they, let's say that they complete Blight Reaper and then Bioshift completes Hunger, but doesn't complete Blight Reaper after that, they win over Bioshift's team because the double. Actually, do they? I think they do because of how like their 1 win was the first try attempt. So doubling on that will probably win over.
Our wizard is
stuck.
stuck.
Did Bioshift win their first attempt on the first map on 5th? I don't think they did. So a Blight Reaper win would put Aaron Lamotrel's team in the winning position unless Bioshift wins 3 maps, or also win Blight Reaper in 2 maps. Like they have to win 3 maps here. That's straight up. So Blight Reaper is definitely the right play for them to go for right now. And they have almost 40 minutes to do it here.
It looks as though that hand waifu is gone. And we've got the wizard who's going to be playing catch up the whole time. Oh. Oh no, they gotta deal with Beastie Boys.
Failures here do not matter anymore, right? So just getting slaughtered early on doesn't lose them anything since it's Blight Reaper. They just have to get it done in those 40 minutes.
Absolutely
so fail,
doable. How do you speedrun Blight Reaper? Just don't get hit. Dodge a couple of times. Press F every now and then.
Yeah,
Jeez.
press F a whole lot.
Stand on barrels.
I don't feel like this wizard's gonna make it right now.
Oh, that double dash didn't work for them.
Oh, I think that's it. Yeah, that time's gone. So
what
they said
happens.
it doesn't matter. You don't lose any points when you fail attempts here, so they can keep going. They still have 35 minutes.
Bioshift is gonna have to deal with the Bio Troll. And then where's our other teams at? We've
Other
got
Valkyrie not even in the event yet. Just
Olden about
the
a
full
quarter of the
Valkyrie.
way now into Empire and Flames. And our other teams. Oh, we got a Fort Bracken here with Schmuck Nugget. Oh, they made their way back. They made their way back to the finale of Fort Bracken. I'm so excited for them.
Clockwise.
This is the very beginning of it because they have to defend the gate. So this is the very beginning of this event for them.
Nothing here.
Yeah.
Don't see anything.
The
I think
Bio Troll.
those have gone offline.
Well,
I think they might be done at this point. They probably ran out of attempts.
Who was that?
I saw them Cash Dodo. I saw them
Okay.
die a few times. I think they've run out of attempts now.
All right. Well, I may need to switch up some of these tabs so that we
I'm
can.
not sure if they had a completion.
Okay,
Let's see.
immediately go up.
They might have posted in scores if they had.
I love this. They are staying together. They're kiting around. They're using the verticality to their advantage. Our Ranger vet is keeping as calm and cool as possible. He's not shouting into the mic. He's not allowing the game to get to him. He's gonna win the head game here.
Yeah, you're right. Just start.
No. Let's finish them off first. We don't need to do another
Yes,
bit.
yes.
Come on. I don't want any of you hitting us
Oh,
in the ass.
it looks like Bioshift is
Another crap. Oh, frick, we're
died in some way again. They're just sitting at the start of a hunger now.
Okay. There you go.
Okay, I will actually. Wait a minute,
Does
I'm
this? He does have a concentration potion, which is
I'm
nice.
firing the cannon. Kill the gas rat if you can. I don't know where it
And
exactly
he's
is.
just holding X for
There it
dear
is.
life. There he is. He's gonna go for it.
Some teams doing some speedrun strats here. I just saw the handmaiden just jump dash across
I thought there were two.
the little bridge thing in the dome area, picking up the wizard,
Gas, please,
back
please,
in
gas.
business.
Do not gas me this time.
He went invisible. Yeah, this was one of the problems though that Schmuck had is that his cock potion, while active, he tried to do another career ability, and he just didn't go invisible. It just didn't happen. But it did trigger his
Killed the gas rat.
charge. He's 6 seconds away from getting another one off.
So now the speedrun
Oh, no!
speedrunners are
Assassin!
gates,
He just
but
appeared. I
now they
jumped,
have to
but
deal
it
with
was
everything,
too
and
late.
they can't speedrun past the gates. So that's a quick death for the wizard. Handmaiden's still alive for
Please,
now,
okay, you
but
can
that
punk,
means the handmaiden
I
has to
guess.
deal with the soul event.
Dang it, I'm dead.
But the first gate opens, which is going to give space for the handmaiden to just kite around for a bit.
Take a look here. And they do have their wizard up, which is good. Oh no, the wizard is dead.
No, very dead.
And they have a storm fiend. This is gonna get troublesome because there are monks involved when this gate
Who the boss
opens.
is one.
Here comes the
So
monks.
technically, that would be before the handmaiden, which does not have a dash quite yet. No.
I mean, it is interesting that they took just the spear. They didn't take the shield.
And the spear's got this higher block angle, so it's pretty good for that, and it's got all those movement tech. So does the spear and shield, but the normal spear's probably got a higher kill power, which is still required.
Okay, can you duck and get through?
I'm using all of those. That block cost reduction probably has 90% block cost reduction. You can just stand in a corner there without getting god broken immediately. And yeah.
There we go, and then just go back to the room. It is a little bit larger, a little more forgiving. Do a big old loop.
Yeah, no, they are going for a full-on speedrun of Blight Reaper, like they are. I'm not sure what this boss wall is. Hopefully it's not before the open area after the darkness, because if it blocks access to that open area, I think the handmaiden's just gonna die, honestly.
Maybe.
I think they won't have the space to do anything. There's way too many enemies for that.
This is, they're only 4 minutes into this map. 4 minutes and 22 seconds. So, I mean,
This is
talk
pretty
about
good,
speed.
Dog, Life Reaper.
Gate is open.
Yep. You can escape the darkness.
Nice.
That's the Swap Fire and Lightstorm. Now, where is Wizard?
Oh, this is actually a pretty tough place right here because...
Right there. Yeah, the Handmaiden's probably gonna make it. I'm not sure the...
Oh, that was so smart.
Oh, yeah, Night Bolt. Now, where is this boss wall? This Wizard might have... it's just a few Fanatics, actually.
There's a couple of Chaos Warriors
Can't
in there
stay
now.
Have to go. Wizard makes it for now. Now, moment of truth. Is there a boss wall on the way? And I think it's right there. I think they can't see it, but it's right there. And they can't move.
No.
They can't move. It's just... Oh, no.
Yeah, mystery.
The Handmaid
Seriously.
somehow went all the way back, but I'm like, they have to kill the Storm Fiend, and there's just an army of things in their way. So I'm not sure how they're supposed to accomplish that, really.
Getting stabbed on a ladder is gonna do them in if they do that. I almost guarantee that.
I know, there's a million things that can do it. I'm like, this Wizard is gonna keep respawning on that spot. It's rather precarious to get out of with only one ult. Handmaiden's staying alive though.
Okay.
Let's move to...
It is gonna be interesting. They're able to go.
The other teams, yeah.
That's a lot.
We got
Team
Nugget is in the
I got the cannonball
the
before
fourth
it
event.
was assassin, by the way, in case you didn't
Okay, where are you? I will.
It
link
says
up with you.
load the cannons. Okay, so they're moving the cannonball at this
I'll
time.
give you my conch, even if you don't use it now. Like you can use it to get to the end.
Oh.
I meant for it to go over their heads, but.
So push
Oh,
Schmuck Nugget, both team members are up.
Oh, frick,
And is the Handmaiden is actually trying to kill the Storm Fiend.
Oh, really? Hold on.
Wait, no, the Wizard's back up. They're actually gonna try to kill the Storm Fiend. They might actually do it.
They're gonna have to.
This
I
is
mean,
6, I think we got in total.
This was insane recovery from running into a boss wall. Wizard goes down again.
I'm sorry if I do kind of sacrifice you over there.
That's okay.
The Storm Fiend did not actually take that much.
There is an assassin. Watch yourself.
I want them to load this cannonball so bad. I want to see them fire it and race to that finish. But I mean, that's how they're gonna kill the Storm Fiend.
To have 2 map completions, I think, if they do, right?
Yeah.
They did complete the first map.
Oh, so close. 6 seconds away from getting his ability back up. Walk away. Oh, there's
Not out of
some.
it yet. That's for sure. Ooh.
What
Oh.
the heck? Watch yourself.
Does have a conch
There's an
bot.
assassin on the loose.
Does have a
I
conch
don't
bot.
know how the flip they hit me, but they did.
He was jumping down and he just got clipped. He got wing clipped right as soon as he was jumping down those ledges.
Dead.
Oh man, but the Wizard is still up, so we'll see if that's able to be a
Still hanging
pickup.
on with 8 health in this event, which is really not a lot.
Oh, and the Handmaiden goes down too. Dang, the low particle not being able to see where that boss wall was really messed him up. I mean, just having a boss there is definitely troublesome because, I mean, that's...
Attacking this Wizard. Ruthless. Ult over the Specmaster, which kills it, and then runs out of health. It's unfortunate.
Oh, man.
Nobody comes out survivor. Everybody is suffering in this tournament.
You thought this was gonna be a speed run. Let's take a look at BioShift here. They are starting out another attempt here on Empire in Flames. We've got a Handmaiden.
The speedrun team has got like potentially a lot of attempts that they can go for in Blight Reaper because they should have got through it, and at the rate at which they're doing their attempts, like even this ridiculous failure with the boss wall took them like what 6, like maybe 10 minutes.
Oh, Kronos. Okay.
And
Yeah.
it's like, they still got 25 minutes left to keep going. And like I said, like the amount of failures they achieve on Blight Reaper does not matter if they complete it. It will put them in a winning position if they do, since nobody else has 2 maps. And with them having a first attempt victory in the first map that they're going to double with Blight Reaper, it would be the equivalent of 2 first attempt victory if they win Blight Reaper, regardless of how many attempts they actually take on Blight Reaper, which is going to be way above and beyond any of the other teams.
Yeah. Onion, yeah, a bunch of teams have done a lot of training. It would be interesting to see what would happen if people like clocked in their time. You're like, oh, today we trained for like 6 hours. Just see how much time overall, you know? Just go to my Steam profile. I have 4,000 hours of Vermintide. I don't. I think I have a total of like 2,000 hours, something like that. It's something just that feels like it should be simple. This little killing field right here, just walking into the gates, sounds like it's simple. But this game is like, did you want maulers? Did you want, like 4 leeches, a blightstormer, a wall of storm vermin? You're not getting in these gates.
And Oldon just going down after 25 minutes nearly in the Empire in Flames. To a Chaos Spawn.
Oh.
Everybody suffers.
Uh-oh. Where's my mouse? Oh, there it was. It was bugging. I couldn't find my mouse. We've got some Garden of Moor starting. They haven't even gotten through, well, the second gate, really. Past point. Oh, you got vomited on. That's no good.
You're still getting those errors. Oh, this is on Hello Flower, so I guess it's
yeah,
much of an issue since they're just playing for fun now instead of being part of official tourney attempts.
You can just hear those light. Oh, what was that? Not a micro stutter. That was weird. Okay, so they got to deal with that chaos spawn that came in. They just started the gate event here. Our speedrun team. They just started the gate event. It looks like they did kill a boss because I'm seeing a dice on the ground, and they have a troll on them too. Bunch of chaos warriors in the dark. Couple of monks. They're trying to find some space. Okay, able to get that.
It's unfortunate for them because like this time they're not going to make the mistake of running into the boss wall, right? But there's still a boss wall. They have to kill the boss.
Exactly what happened, Kronos. A bunch of players ran out of attempts right at the beginning, so it's extending to 5 mech.
Survived. Using a lot of ults here, but
yeah, it's knocking them back. It's kind of just holding them in place.
Yeah, this is a meat wall of enemies to deal with here, as well as this troll. But both of them are alive for now.
Well, I feel like this room is actually the safest room because if you go past this into the next location or like past the water,
most open space room. I think they've got some decent area to run around, and they got those 2 torches to give them some visibility.
yeah, as far as yeah, and then they just need to be very mindful of the pack masters that come in, of the gutters that come in. Okay, that's a shrink potion, burning them up a little bit.
Not gonna get another death on God in the Mall.
No. I'll double check. This is a lot of fighting in the dark that's going on here. We got a Storm Fiend that's almost done for Bioshift. Attempt 39 for Yarsa. We're getting close to that 42. They have 22 minutes left.
If they have the time, it's gonna happen. We're gonna see the 42.
And they are starting another attempt here for Schmuck. We're starting another attempt here on Garden of Moor.
Not making it out for now. At this point, I think they've probably gone through most of the wave sets of the gate event. It's probably just.
I was going to ask, is it exhaustible?
Well, I mean, it's just there's a wave set from the gates opening, but after that, it just resumes normal holds immediately. So.
Oh, this was it? Okay, there we go.
It's exhaustible, but not really, because you're just going back to normal holds, and that's still plenty enough to keep you occupied.
Pain is weakness leaving the body. Isn't that usually always followed up with like a Semperfi? Really, it's just burn them down, then eventually when you can take out the big meaty boys, take out the big meaty boys. Oh, but not when that happens. Wow, guard block. What was it? Guard stunned. Here's actually where the problem is going to begin, because now in order to get that res, they have to go further out.
Yeah.
And then pull them back in, if that's even the case.
This handmaiden is not going to ever be able to kill this troll. I feel like at this point, what they probably should have done is just straight up suicide the moment they get a boss that they don't have time to kill in this event, and try to go for a run where it doesn't spawn a boss at all. And
that is true speed run. Oh, and he gets picked up by a...
Speedrun, they should really go for speedrun strat, you know? At this point, it's what's working out for them. So they should really, you know, go into it.
Which is really hampering my ability to multi-stream cast. Okay. Hello.
Well, does it happen to Bioshift now?
It's been happening nonstop. Would you like to talk about our Lord and Savior Amazon? Oh, nice. Shot in the back of that leech. Taking care and saving /X. Oh, wow. He charged right into a fence. 42. They're on their way, guys. 39. They're going to get it. Yeah. Oh, wow. Are you still... Twitch. Dang, they're even doing the remains. I'm taking a look at Schmuck here again, because that's the only one that hasn't been randomly slapping Twitch in my face.
It's really unfortunate that you're getting this.
It's Sid and Nazi. What about, is it Selma? Selma and Louise? Huh? How about that?
And Bioshift right now are at the first Grimoire area of Empire.
Selma and Louise.
They're doing themselves right now, running Battle Wizard and Maiden. I guess they are going a bit for speedrun strat as well now, since they have no choice with the amount of time remaining.
Yeah, I mean, we're entering in the final 20 minutes. There's 18 minutes left.
This is and as long as if they either die immediately and get one more attempt in, or this is their final attempt.
Yeah, I mean, that's, again, mental game. How do you strategize? What are we going to do? Are we in a position that is good, or is restarting going to be that?
For the tier 2 here, like both Bioshift and Aaron the Mortal both have chances of winning still, because, you know, if either of them complete the map and the other doesn't, they win. Right?
Oh, Aaron's going to be restarting here.
The only advantage Aaron and Mortal have is if they complete Blight Reaper and Bioshift also completes Empire, then they still win by completing Blight Reaper.
Oh, Aaron actually, the troll is dead.
No, I believe this is another attempt.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. This is another attempt. I got so excited for them. I was like, it's gonna happen. They got this.
I'm Maiden now, and hasn't hit the thing yet. There's a leech up. Hit the thing. But to deal with that leech now without getting sucked.
Yeah.
The darkness. But having seen what the Handmaiden can do, this Handmaiden could very well manage to survive this event and run past. And once they run past without a boss wall, like they're just home free really until the end event. Just about.
Yeah, that boss wall really is the #1 reason why they've had to restart.
First gate opens, now the open space is all up for the Handmaiden to abuse.
It's so scary to hear that TP and you can't even as like a viewer, you can't see where it is. Oh, there. Oh, they took care of
If
it.
anything's gonna turn the Handmaiden, it's gonna be the unexpected suck.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, but Aaron is still there. They're the savages. Absolute savages. It's actually funny that the gas provides light. Kind of. And enemies with torches provide light. You're like, do I want to kill you? Or should I just hold right click? Oh, okay. That's what they're saving it for. Waiting for that disabler to show up. Go invisible, take him out, and go back to your loop. Discipline needed. It is. This respawn point ain't too bad. Earlier there was on that like balcony right next to the ladder, and it was just not a very opportune place to be.
Charlotte's going into attempt 40.
Good luck, you guys got this. Teams are in very similar places as far as Garden of Moor is concerned.
And then going for the revive. Is the wizard gonna get out? Does
Got
have
him
an
up.
ult to do so. Wouldn't have tried to kill the swap fire here. I think I would have just gone to the exit, but
Oh, they're in the candlelit room. There's some stairs just in front of them to try to get around the wizard. It's gotta play some. Yeah, it wasn't gonna happen.
Wizard goes out again. But the Handmaiden, as long as the Handmaiden keeps running, this 90% block cost reduction and invisible dashes.
Okay, we're going for that speed pot. This is where it's gonna get scary. Trying to go up a ladder. I don't advise it. There you go.
This is like that 90% block cost reduction here just shows how ridiculous it is. It's like, how are you alive right now?
That barrel.
The warp fire is gonna exhaust the health, though. Yeah, it's just warp fire killed the Handmaiden from 100 to 0 there. That is so many enemies.
This is gonna be going into their final attempt.
Probably their final attempt, because after that I don't have enough time to start another one. But they can for now. They can try again one more time.
Yeah, I mean, Combine and Schmuck aren't too far away from each other in terms of just, like, pace, where they are in Garden of Moor. And then we've got the restart for Aaron, Team Aaron, and
I think Cooldown might be done with their attempts. They're still in the keep now.
possibly
It's over with.
Yarsa is offline. We got 40 attempts for Yarsa.
Ocean doing good right now. Like they could be winning this. They are making it to the last area before the event of Empire.
Okay.
Oh, look, see, they're
gonna
pulling up
try-
some
they're
barrels.
trying to reach some barrels, yeah.
Oh no, he was in the middle of striking. Did he strike that barrel?
Sure.
Yeah. Oh no, it didn't get struck. It did not get lit. That never happens
Low.
for me.
It needs a heal. It's gonna get the heal.
Ooh.
What the?
Clubbed him in the side of the face. Let me do a quick pause restart to kind of catch up to you. Okay, we got leeches down, maulers in front of him.
What the?
Twice. We hit 40. We saw that. We tried. We tried. We tried. We tried. You got the 40 attempts. That is persistence. That is perseverance. Bullheadedness.
Goes down on the
No
Aaron
3 out of
Immortal.
purple screen.
Handmaiden. Handmaiden strong. Handmaiden doesn't want to die.
Okay.
Leech.
It's held back down.
I think Olden. I think they're considering.
Also, the other scenario that can happen here, if neither of these teams complete a map, I believe Aaron Immortal still win as well because they got their win on the first attempt. And I think they might be the only team to do so on tier 2.
I think so. I think you're right for tier T2.
But Bioshift definitely have a chance still at winning Empire and Flame. Like they are nearing the event. It's all or nothing because if they fail that, they do not have the time anymore to stand another event to start another attempt.
No, this is people are. I think now teams are locked in to their attempts.
Yep.
There's the healing if they need it.
Barrel.
Ammo as usual. Get as prepared as they possibly can before they enter in this finale.
I think the Bioshift had some extra time since they had some technical difficulties at some point, but I'm not sure. Regardless, like they wouldn't have much time to start another attempt at this point.
Okay, drop.
While they clean this up, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the other teams. I don't really want to miss a whole lot going on here. We got our handmaiden who. Oh, good thing I decided to swap. Ain't that right, Twitch? Aaron. Okay. Oh, they got Beastie Boys now over there, and then Olden's team.
Banners lighting up the place on that event, dock event, but they don't have a boss, so
It's not bad. Speaking of bosses, we do have Schmuck Nugget having to deal with a bile troll.
Just a few on me.
They've been in this particular spot in Garden Moor for a little while. It feels like it's one of those situations where it's one step forward, 2 steps back.
well, that current run is 17 minutes in for Schmuck Nugget. So yeah, they've had it for a bit.
Yes. I got a couple hours in them as well, so that helped.
Be interesting to see if either of those teams get a completion in Garden Moor.
Right there.
Okay, yeah, XN just said 10 minutes. 10-minute warning for those who have not, were not comp time. And that could be from crashes, that could be delays, that could be from whatever the issue was.
Storm, how did the first shot not hit?
Bioshift, I think, just crashed.
Stormer should be nearly dead.
Oh no,
If
what?
I witnessed this right, this really sucks if it's this guy.
I don't see it. I see
Right,
big
okay,
old
there's the
Twitch banner.
on. The guy's still alive, though.
Yeah, they just are in loading now.
I've never seen it. I've never seen it before myself, but it basically says if you're viewing Twitch on a third-party program, please stop.
I mean, I could at this point. There's not that many streams going. You could just make a separate tab for Bioshift because
Not actually turn
know,
while they're
like to actually go to Twitch.tv.
We've got 2 people. Olden, I think Olden is done.
Yeah, but Bioshift just like ended up in the loading screen and they weren't dead. So I think somehow they crashed. Or something.
Yeah.
It's weird. They just reloaded the map without being dead. So
I'll load up a.
Minotaurs also turn about, though.
the
Oh.
handmaiden is kind of gone. So.
It's just like a gameplay mechanic though.
But load Bioshift up in like different tab.
Yeah,
on
I
actual-
got him up.
At this point,
My
there's
God.
few enough teams that you should just
Quick crap. Right
Yeah.
bypass that thing.
Dead.
We see them.
We got Aaron. We got Bio. We've
Combine have
got.
died.
Good job.
I don't know if
Yeah.
Combine is done, and we got Schmuck.
They're on
Sure.
a score screen at this point, so they're done, I think.
Right.
So we're left with Schmuck Nugget, Bioshift, and Aaron Lamoto.
How many friggin' Wargores have I?
Wizard is dead
died?
again, but Handmaiden
No.
just so this point, just speedrunning the entire thing.
So many.
But they made
are
it
not
past the
even halfway.
darkness, so they might be home free for a bit.
And Schmuck.
I think they're trying to. The Handmaiden is just slowly making way through to try and not grow up at the
Oh my god, sorry guys.
Oh, once the wizard is right there and he's revived, have to wait for the patrol to walk away from the corpse. Wizard is back up. For
There
now.
we go. I'm sorry guys, that wasn't supposed to happen. Sounds like Khadgar has a different audio codec than just going directly to Twitch. Oh, YOLO. Okay, I get it now. Thank you for clearing that up. I've always been curious. They got to deal with a Beastigore. Oh, no, not Beastigore. A Minotaur coming in. Couple of Packmasters coming in. Finding some space. They're getting a little overwhelmed here by the number of monks and Storm Fiends coming in. But they do have the stairs that they can do a couple of loops on. They can go left and right. And they got to deal with these banners.
Yeah, they got a Minotaur now. They will have to kill it, but they do have quite a bit of space to do so.
Loads of space. They really need to just... Oh.
Beastman.
Nice. That was smart.
Oops. He's gonna get the get out of jail card.
Twice.
Twice indeed.
They're doing a great job in splitting them up. They're doing a great job of not crossing over each other. A little bit of overcharge over here on our wizard, but they'll be able to make their way around. Ooh, nice.
I believe
Nice.
is be given one more attempt because of how many technical difficulties they've had to deal with.
On which team?
Bio.
Okay, okay. These guards are saving them. Keep that guard up. Keep moving around. Just find your openings. Get those little hits in. This place is actually really good for them. It's nice. It's open. They've even got like these chairs, stools, stairs, everything to just move around. They have a lot of breathing room here. I'm fine. Thank you for that. I do appreciate it. Welcome. GG, my friend. Thank you for playing. Let's take a look at where our other teams are. Trying to figure out where Schmuck is. Oh, they're getting down to the drop down. Okay. For Garden of Moor, and then we have Empire in Flames here for Bioshift. So they're going to be making their way through. See if they can get through those first gates. Holden. Sorry, Schmuck just lost their teammate. Just died. They're going to try to find their way around.
Surprisingly, I'm seeing the wizard here on Iron Immortal is getting to fight this Minotaur almost one-on-one. I'm not sure where the Handmaiden is. Might have dragged everything else away.
Yeah, Handmaiden's been working hard on killing basically everything else. But they were able to clear it up. They now basically have it down to just the Mino.
Straight fight against the Minotaur. So it's always more stragglers coming in though because this is Onslaught.
Yeah, it looks as though the Handmaiden is really doing special duty. They've been taking out leeches. They've been taking out most anything else that comes up in front of him or peeling off. Lots of handmaidens. I was surprised to see how many Ranger veterans we saw.
And Shade, now we got a handmaiden meta coming in immediately.
On-demand invisibility is still incredibly powerful.
That and just dashing through things.
Yeah.
As well as 90% block cost reduction.
And then the next trick with it is trying to find the DPS within all of that, right? Like, how do you get the best of all those worlds? You need DPS, block cost reduction, invisibility, no clip. Here we go. Now we're getting some dedicated damage here on this Mino.
Yeah.
Smoke Dulu, welcome to the stream. Hail to you. Grim and Ishka have already duoed. All right, we actually close our eyes and play by sound.
Seems like 3 teams still going at it here. Schmuck Nugget also holding on a.
Okay, making it open and shut the door. Hello, Flower. Thank you for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for playing in today's tournament. It was a pleasure having you and everybody else play, participate, view, attend. We're not done yet. We still got 3 teams up right now in 3 different locations.
3 different maps. We've got 1 team on Blight Reaper, 1 team.
Oh, it's a crash. Aaron had a crash.
Oh no.
Davey, thank you for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. Hail to you. Thank you.
So much in a.
That sucks. They were doing really, really well on that Mino. It was very methodical the way we were taking that out.
They're going to be given another time for that, or if that's going to be the end of that.
Yeah, we're going to have to see what they ask and what happens. I did turn off notifications, so again, if you guys have followed, which I have seen a number of you follow, I've seen the raids, I've seen the resubs. I do greatly appreciate it, but the focus is on this stream. Or I'm sorry, the focus is on this tournament, so I just turned off the sound notifications, but I do greatly appreciate your support. This tournament has been going so well. There's only been a couple of crashes, honestly. I think there was a worry of speedrunning might derail it and how quick it's going to be. We even said at the start that it might be only like a 40-minute tournament with how fast the first map was completed. But we're learning that it's not.
Better paranoid than feeling too safe.
Team Wall disrespect. You guys heard that? It looks like Aaron is going to be doing
He's trying to suck me from above, wasn't he?
They got the Bridge of Shadows open. Someone's okay. Partners connecting, and they're going to be They're going to be doing another attempt. Bioshift is making their way. They still got a ways to go.
Yeah, they're getting this last time because of their technical difficulties. So.
Well, they are respecting.
Anything that goes though. It's,
They're respecting that storm patrol.
Quite yet.
And then taking a look here at Schmuck Nugget again. It's interesting, like, as time goes on, I don't think teams are necessarily slowing down because they're exhausted. They might be, but I think they're slowing down. They're like, now time is actually against us. So this attempt, what I'm doing, less silly plays, less flashy plays, less taking things for granted. Really looking for the extra items, the bombs, looking for the potions. I see what you're saying, Xen.
And of those, were at least 4 hits.
Oh yeah. Chargers from
There was a
before,
40-minute sit-in though, dude. They set up camp in that basement for 40 minutes. Well, the whole attempt was 40 minutes. That's a big investment. They ended up dying to a wall of storms. There was some confusion, I think, on who was going to get the speed pot, and that really tripped them up.
Yeah.
Well, it's more like angespannt. I don't know what that means.
That failure at the end of Empire was really unfortunate because like the Grell Knight had time to run, just drink the potion and run, right? But he tried to trade it to the Wizard because the Wizard can make like better use of it or whatever, but just got himself stuck as a result, and the Wizard also died because didn't even get the speed potion.
Yeah, I think at that point, that specific scenario, it doesn't matter.
They overthought what they had to do. They just had to run. And
I
they
agree.
tried to just trade a bunch of consumables mid-fight, which wasn't necessary.
I tried it once in training and got
Style
down,
points that
so,
weren't needed.
yeah.
Speaking of style points, they even put. Oh, they buried her. Are they gonna get her away? They did. Oh!
He's burning.
Did he save himself? He saved himself, but he's still. Oh, that's a res.
They fell
No,
for my
Schmuck get
trap,
the clutch
unfortunately,
revive
not the
there.
same way I
That was quick, wasn't it? It was,
It's like, oh,
and that's not like the handmaiden is the one playing here. That's
I am
Yeah.
dealing with
his
a
battle
kit right now.
running fast to revive on this.
That's
trinket.
all that was in here was that one.
I'm not sure.
that's
There
all.
was a fireball. Oh, no, there was a fire barrel out, so the enemies might have just kind of respected the fire, and the wizard didn't.
No,
That's
like, I
alright,
saw
yeah,
that
we
you-
just
the
need to
little animation when you get picked up, right, of just raising up before
Uh-huh.
you're actually revived, played in fast motion,
know.
which is I think that's because the wizard has a faster revive on the.
There
Mr.
is a.
Olden, thank you for playing. I think you're right. And even Onion's like revive speed is meta. Oh, the axe! Ladders, dude. Ladders and stairs, I avoid. Yeah, other chat members are saying, yep, that was definitely revive speed.
Too low to not
Oh,
worry
they
about
said,
that.
yeah, they're both running revive.
Choice, really.
Okay, before
But-
they make it to this drop, then I want
Not
to
a
take a
bad
look at
one,
the other teams.
You really cannot afford to just lose a teammate on duos. And you usually never have much space to pick up your teammates, so having revive speed just makes those clutches possible.
It looked like Aaron had another crash. I
Yeah,
caught it
it's
just a second ago. They were just frozen. You could hear the
Yeah,
enemy screaming.
HP, but
It's on the white screen now. This is just.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Nothing wants to go right on this tournament. Everybody gets to suffer,
Don't die.
even us.
It's Vermintide.
Especially on
Did
this
you
terrain,
expect this to be
you
pleasant?
don't even know how far those guys are gonna hit. You can never damage them.
Ooh.
I think it's just the one.
That was a
We're gonna get
really
heals
nice
later on
runner.
anyway,
He's
so
like, hey, I'm right behind you.
Leech.
You want to hear a knock knock joke?
Think
It's
that
my
like,
claws hitting your head. That is so dangerous to take
Right.
that time to pull the bow out, pull it back, draw your arrow, and then line up a headshot on a leech. That is just
Oh no, they're right.
No, that's
Flinching
kill
for
these
me,
guys
man.
first, and there's also a war forthcoming.
that is
All
a
the day's work,
practice.
Bag, I've got a chaos
were you
warrior
saying?
on me. Where'd he come from?
All in the day's
And yeah, I
work
could
for
do
an
a little
elf.
bit of help here. I don't have like much area
Ooh.
to dodge around.
I did
And
put a
Maiden
few
is
in the
without
farm,
fear.
by the way.
Nendara without. Actually, thank you for coming in. Everybody, thank you for coming in.
Hard shift with the chaos spawn
Here we
and
can,
the cellar.
we can do this right. Never
Team
mind.
members
Like
alive
me,
right
idiot.
now. The Hamilton jump over the spawn to regroup. Wizard jumps over. What am I saying? Wizard jumps over the spawn to regroup. Gets grabbed out of
But he's
rather
very
ridiculous
little on
range,
that
but the
patrol.
bomb's gonna save the.
Right, do
Safe
you want to
for
jump
now.
down now? Follow behind them.
Okay, so they got to deal with that little patrol right there. It's not really like a patrol, but it's a beast Tigor group. We've got this spawn of chaos here in the wine cellars in Empire of Flames. You know, it took me a long time to realize, just some video game lore here. I didn't realize that as you walk through Empire and Flames, you're actually going through the cheese vendor market.
Yeah.
The whole thing is like you're going through.
Like completely raided because of rats.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a cheese. It's specifically a cheese vendor's market that you're going through.
Behind you.
Speaking of lore, if you guys haven't read your Friday lore post by Fat Shark on Twitter, go read it.
Packmaster somewhere.
Play this long enough and you get pretty good. You get a pretty good idea just how much you can get away with.
I'm having the more too.
Yeah, we'll see. I hope they don't have another crash. I hope they don't. I hope they can get it.
By now. Times.
Because it literally doesn't matter if I die as long as I get the chains.
Oh, okay. They're gonna do the speed run here at the end. They're gonna try to do this event as fast as possible. 9 chains? Ugh, I don't know about that, dude. It's not the chains, it's the pain. Like doing this with 4 people is already hard enough.
We did get plenty of
We're gonna try to get all the chains at once in Garden.
I think they are. They just said it doesn't matter if I die so long as I get the chains.
That is a very bold strategy because the waves spawn by the chains, and while there are some constant waves added on top on Onslaught, using all the chains at the same time, you're gonna get a massive amount of units against you.
Yeah, I'm scared for them if that's the threat strategy they want to use. They're gonna pull them all back.
Oh, actually, that was dangerous. I still don't know when exactly it teleports me into the wall and when it's safe to teleport.
Might even teleport you out of the map there.
Oh, they're trying to do it with the wizard to do quick teleportation to the
Watch out for this assassin.
to the chains.
Oh my god, where did he come from? I'm in a little bit of trouble.
Let me go full screen here. I didn't even realize. I'm leaning in. I'm at the edge of my seat.
Only 3 teams left now. We can really get to see everything that's going on at the same time.
I mean, this is the finale event. This is the juicy bits.
Neither of the teams are willing to give up their last attempts here.
Why did I not get?
I think Aaron's team are going to go for yet another last attempt. They're going to get one attempt where they're not trashing in.
The wizard just now thought that they were done for because the Beastigore had punched him in the face and knocked him off the stairs, and he thought he was ledged. I thought it was too, but there's a platform just enough for him to catch onto.
Okay, we can make it up there, then hold that position.
They're gonna go for it.
I do still have my regular healing, so I can use my med pack to heal up.
Yeah.
I'm such a fan of this sword for the elf.
Are they coming from behind or something?
Yeah, there's a couple from behind. Alright, you heal and then we're ready.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh, leech. Okay.
Yeah, I already dropped.
And then
Yeah, watch out for the leech.
I'm going to see them
Wait, what? Didn't I
just
heal?
attacking chains immediately.
There's one
The
chain.
waves, by the way, a small detail, the waves are spawned by damaging
for
the
2
chains,
assassins.
not by killing them. So if you put the chains at low health, but don't destroy them, that doesn't do anything. The waves are already spawning on you, and you're just messing yourself up because the chains aren't actually destroyed.
So they have to commit.
Yeah, like once you've hit the chains a few times, they just commit, destroy it. 'Cause you've already got the waves on you.
One more. I think they got it. I think they got all their chains done. Yeah, they did.
Perfect.
Gate door will open.
We have a lot of enemies now, but the way's clear.
We have a
If you can
concentration
sit
potion on our
and
elf.
battle with it, you can definitely run past everything. Yeah, the Kong Pod Handmaiden is just going for it.
Yeah.
They wanted us to be
I'm
Ow.
worried about the leech because it can just teleport me.
Leech seems to be still on me.
You're nearly there.
And looks like
Beastigore killed the
whistle.
leech that they're
Yes!
concerned about. That's a
Get it!
completion.
I'm in.
He was
That is a
so
completion.
scared about
Post the
that
last
leech, and the
second try,
Beastigore
right.
killed it
That's
with a
not-
charge. I'm assuming.
Oh, there
That's
we go. boys.
nice. That's a
Very good to go.
completion.
Nice. GG's.
That's the second one. Is this going to be like the only
No,
team?
I'm just happy we did it.
To get 2.
Although-
Yeah.
Hopefully we did
Bios
okay.
are-
Hope we're not last.
All the way at the
I mean, we completed it 2 minutes.
Near the end of that now.
Congratulations on that victory. You know, I really wanted them to get Fort Bracken, but that is just as satisfying to see. To get those chains, that was gutsy. So gutsy to be like, we're going to go ahead and get all the chains and run for it. So we did have a boss here for Aaron. Oh, no, they died. I think that's going to wrap it for...
Going to be, so they're going to be down on the map. And whether or not they win is all up to Bio and whether or not they complete the Empire event.
Yeah. This is where it all comes down to. Do they get this? Are we going to see 40 minutes of basement gameplay?
We're going to pull things out first.
Somehow I don't think that's their style.
I've sold mortars.
Strap yourselves in. We got another hour of Vermintide. Team Aaron was the one that got a speed run very early on. They completed the first map within 11 minutes, I believe.
Yeah, and then they just couldn't do anything else. They couldn't capitalize on their quick victory there.
Alden says it takes about 15 minutes to exhaust the spawns. They were in there for a while, but I didn't watch it the whole time. Just trying to...
We're like 15, 20 minutes to exhaust those spawns, which is a time to spend in just one area.
Yeah.
But
they're here.
It should have taken longer. I guess I never copy-pasted this thing long enough because I never expected someone to actually think that was a proper strategy.
I didn't think they were going to invent a 2-player mode of this game and stream it online.
Yeah, especially with 2, like I never expected 2 people to be able to hold on those waves for that long. Like it's meant to be overwhelming for you to just have to deal with it before it overwhelms you.
It's got a wall hack through the floor. That's all. That's the main portion of that. And we labeled it.
I know the storm changed direction.
Oh, lobbed it.
Oh, it's throwing me in, so we're in.
They had a very good choke point.
I mean, cleared speed. Let's just consider that a duo team is here at 19 minutes. They were here at 18 minutes. Ah, popping barrels? Why? What does that do to pop a barrel?
So they'll respawn somewhere else, and then they don't have to go down that cellar and all the way through it.
Oh, that's how that works. Oh, that's clever. I would have not thought that.
It's a fairly common tactic for people to do, even in normal games.
Keep up. Whatever, I killed it.
Huh. Okay, it's Mr. Snip Snap. Uh-oh, we got a leech, I think, picking up our... Ooh. Leech picked up our handmaiden and immediately dropped. There he is.
That didn't kill it. What?
So let's see if we can get a wizard clutch here. If that's going to be the end of that. But it's the last attempt. Last attempt, the last team.
I still think there's another leech in there. Yeah, there he is.
Spawn, please.
Nice.
Couldn't find hold the way.
There
here.
you go. Oh, that... I don't even know. Cage, I guess. Set them back a couple meters. There's another leech coming in. He's whispering.
I'm gonna try and
even a storm coming out. It's so tempting to want to go into this building. Do you? Should you? Okay, okay. Oh no!
I'm gonna go into the storm. Why are they still hitting me? No, I'm gonna go down. They're still hitting me while I was in the storm.
His ability was up. I think he could have just warped through the fire there.
Way across the floor. Handmaiden is gonna be on his own for a bit now.
Well, now it's up to Ice. See if he can take care of these leeches. Oh, he's stuck on a tree. Are they? Is this what it's called to be a hedge wizard?
No, there might be 2 of them actually.
Is that what that is?
That's fire with no padding that forces the mobs to go around. It gets abused so often in Onslaught. It's unreal.
Look at that.
All over the boxes. Across. Nice padding.
Hey, I'm a dad. All right, I'm gonna be a dad at 2. I'm allowed those kind of puns.
Oh, it's gonna be a blight storm all over those mobs. Dodge just suck. Couldn't quite get the revival.
You see the kill feed of just all the rattling and handmaiden kills?
It's just a Blightstorm to that, and then it goes to the Handmaiden. That health bot is pretty clutch. Was starting to run out of health.
Close it off.
The door. Shut the door. Oh wow, they didn't even care about the door. This is a scary place right there. Those stairs, they can absolutely hit you as you're
And
going up.
Come in here.
Oh,
Handmaiden doesn't quite have dash yet.
Oh, they don't even get it.
It's not
Ah.
range of it. We're out of time
Suffering for everybody.
to do normal.
And so that is gonna call it for their attempts. Aaron is done.
Nugget team were the only ones to
Yeah.
2 completions, I think. One on a Screaming Bell and one on a God and a
Because
Maul.
we didn't do that.
And
Yeah.
so they're gonna be
They still have 20
winner for tier
minutes.
1.
Oh, Yarsa
Tier
says there's still
2,
20
I
minutes.
think it is going to be our speedrunners,
Oh.
regardless of all the suffering that they
Oh.
dealt with after. They were the only one to get a first try victory
Ended.
on Pit.
So,
No, they still Bio still has 20 minutes if I understand that correctly.
No.
Yep. Excellent. Just so they have time. Yeah, you see that rage quit? That was like leave team and grumble, grumble. Oh, okay. They were swapping who was going to be host. That's what it looks like to me.
Let's see. Well, 20
Okay,
minutes.
because of the crashes.
Time to have one chance early. Just yet another last.
Man. Yeah, going up that particular building is so, I don't even know the right word. It's a gamble, especially when you know you're getting that kind of pressure on you. Ranger veteran this time and a handmaiden. But going up those stairs, you can get hit in the heels if you're not aware of that happening, or you think you have the space, the distance. They can still hit you just like you can hit them, and then getting caught in that the enemies coming up from the balcony, which was their intended way out, and they just, like you said, the ability wasn't up. They couldn't dash. They were stuck, pinned against the desk. So we're gonna listen in.
Okay.
See how this goes. It's quite bloomy, quite bright in here.
Man, I got so tilted from all the disconnects and crashes and wiping at the end of hunger.
You hear that? Like,
20
again,
seconds
it's
of-
the mental game that you're playing as well.
Right, shall I go down? Have this.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I mean,
We got berserkers. This is that gate. We're gonna get immediate horde.
Well, it was
Lots of bit. Oh, are they doing a speed run? Looks like it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did you just crouch
go down
dodge a
before you
swing?
trigger Russian
He's a
dash.
dwarf. He was able to do a horizontal crouch dodge. I think that's what I just saw. That's next level.
oh, that's a bot.
Should we drop?
I guess.
I can't get through. Drag them all past me. Maybe I can.
That's okay, that's all. God.
Oh, okay, we're fighting.
Oh no.
I have to go
Okay,
invisible.
okay, he'll be all right.
Where is?
I was
Where's
scared for
that
him for a
boss?
second.
I don't know.
Oh, there he is.
Trying to get some damage in on this boss. These Chaos Warriors are really making it hard, making a wall of metal right in front of them. Metal and flesh and putrid. I don't have a word after
Oh, this
putrid.
is awkward. Troll is the most awkward one. I guess just work on the Chaos Warriors.
Inken, welcome. Hail to you. Hi, tired. Speed running the last one. I think it's just fatigue. It's just player fatigue. They know that they can get there. I think a big portion of the finale of this one is speed. As opposed to the other strategies we've seen, where it's hang out in the basement. Oh, no! What?
Repounce instantly.
Okay, nice save there. He didn't take a whole lot of damage because he did have the Ranger Vet buff where he takes less damage, and I'm assuming he's even running Bark Skin, but I didn't see that down below. Yeah, he is running Bark Skin, so not a lot of damage taken.
Behind.
Roll at 50. Second wave coming in. You hear that gas in the distance. Typically,
Yeah, I need
the Ranger Vet shouldn't really be too worried about ammo, but typically there is a ammo box
he didn't buff up.
nearby this area. Over by the tome, up this ladder, in the broken building, just outside the broken building, leading into it.
No, I killed him.
Oh,
Never glow.
Bark Skin don't help when it's only one hit, does it?
alright.
Never hooked. Coming behind you. No. Actually, I don't know where it comes from.
Packmaster coming in. Fourth is... Oh, okay, there we go.
That's a hook. Hook. Tag.
I mean, there's
Oh,
5 shots left. I should be able to get him. Start running ahead.
roll defeated. Nice. Shot in the back. Cleared it out.
I'm gonna die here.
Is this a calculated death? What? Interesting. Interesting to allow yourself to die. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit so we can hear some more in-game sounds.
Their volume is somewhat low. I
Yeah.
have it at like maximum, and I'm barely hanging them correctly.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, Yarsa, about getting the ammo back.
Well, at this point, they are going for handmade and speedrun, it seems.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever works. Like, honestly, it just works whenever handmade gets across half the map for a revive, and like also when they skipped all that map, they get to clean up after that.
That's true. That's true. Oh, style dice.
Packmaster somewhere.
That's a patrol. That's a chaos patrol
Still
just
aggro
above
somehow.
them.
No,
I think we just sent around.
I can't hear the Packmaster anymore.
Me neither.
He's front.
There
I
you
think.
go.
Yeah.
Dodge jump, dodge jump, dodge jump. That's what you got to do. That slap that space bar. Go.
Behind.
Nice bag.
I'm just at the top there. Packmaster's there.
Ooh. Okay.
5. Get some
Packmaster's dead.
pistol action next to an ammo box.
And his ult's up. So just fire into the crowd and kill as much as you can. Ooh, took him out by shooting him in the knee.
You're down.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Well, I didn't want to be alive.
I didn't want to be alive.
Maybe drink your heal. If you're an overhead from death or something, just drink.
Yeah, they made it. Like, look at this.
I made a speed run, but all of a sudden they're 6
Wait,
minutes
the
in and
heal's
they're
a
already in defense.
There's a leech up.
End of the map, 6 minutes. Easy. But they're going to have to
Ahead.
deal with these gutters.
Nice.
Oh, there's one.
Nice.
Leech is done. Oh, man. This is like the handmaiden, the hand waifu
In the
showcase.
event.
Yeah, no, at this rate, we're gonna have handmaiden banned on the next one. Just
Elf is
skipping everybody.
banned. Okay.
Right, shall I? I'll just go and sit on the cart. If I can get
This is
through.
And now they're
nuts.
gonna have the event phones and all this stuff. And
Oh.
So they're gonna have the event stuff and all this extra stuff pile on at the same time. So even though handmaiden is full health
I'll
with
actually
full
save it all.
supplies,
You can
this
maybe
is gonna
get
be
me
tough.
after you drop down with that barrel.
and somehow like the dwarf died in invisibility, so it's taking him extra time to fully die.
Don't go too hard for me though. I'm gonna die now.
But that's the issue right there
I'm dead,
is
I'm
the casting. Oh, the cast time it takes for his ability to go off
Yeah.
is just long enough for you to eat that one bit of damage
leech
that can
alive?
drop you. Man, that quick swap into killing a leech.
Dodge to suck.
No, they were able to kill it too, so they're gonna be able to get this barrel, get it down, which is nice.
Guess.
Our Barden should be up any second.
And what-
There he is.
One.
Look at that mental timing.
I feel like this is gonna just be another dead Barden immediately though.
Possibly.
Right.
Ah.
So maybe.
Slamming F as he's getting up in that animation, so he's gonna clean up as much as he can here. Maybe even lead some away if possible. Maybe even go for a barrel. Ooh, looks like he's going for the barrel too. Nice. He's gonna move it forward. This is the danger house.
It respawned on
Barden
tail.
kind of out of ammo though. No more pistol.
Oh, that's all good.
If he makes it back to where the respawn is, no. There's no ammo there, so he's gonna have to just.
Death again.
What the?
Oh, that was weird. The Chaos Warrior up top punched him. The Chaos Warrior up top punched him back down the stairs.
Be able to get to the cart and use my ult on it.
Yeah,
to push
that's
it.
what happens when there's just way too many units on screen. Just no mercy.
I mean, speedrun tactics. Oh no. Okay.
Just more happy.
T-posing monks.
Super dirty.
There's look at this. Like
pull.
every 2 inches, there's an
Sometimes
enemy.
Get stopped by Chaos Warriors.
No mercy.
Goodness.
I don't have my.
Oh no, you gotta heal. Use your conk. Use your conk. Use your conk.
Desperately need this med kit.
My stomach hurts, dude. I'm tense this whole
Spawn, by
time.
the way.
Yeah, I know.
And they're yes, they got the heal off, and they're picking up this dwarf. They've got a lot of specials to deal with.
At this point, they're just like using the
try.
ult, like conk potion via deaths
Yeah,
and
I know.
revives.
Can't see them yet.
It recharges the ult
Few
now.
frames right now.
I mean, it's a ranger vet, right? So, oh, there you go. Okay. There's one.
Killed
Two.
the gunners with a lot of.
There
debate.
was a fire rat in there. I think they should really prioritize if it's not already dead.
Let me.
Oh, he's stuck on a bench. Could you imagine your real life whipping your head left and right like this? Ah! I guess it's your whole body. You'll be okay. I mean, that's Zeph. I can't even say the last part for some reason. I'm just tongue twisted right now. Yeah, I mean, if they're gonna die and they're gonna res and they're gonna get the ammo so that they can deal what they need to do, then
As long as
so
the
be it.
handmaiden doesn't die, it can keep going. And I think if the handmaiden
yeah.
dies, chances are the dwarf is not going to be able to clutch this on his own.
Killed it.
Yeah, I agree.
I could always be surprised. This is Bio and Ice that we're talking about here. They are very exceptional players, both of them.
Oh, without a doubt.
There now.
Oh, the amount of time it took for that gunner to bring his gun around.
Right.
Ooh.
Oh, I cannot cut over. Lost ult.
Oh,
So many bodies that it's stopping the elf from being able to make that jump
I'm just pushing the
and
cart.
get the third barrel.
And they're managing to score this
Beyond
this
corruption.
card through all this carnage.
Muck, thank you for the raid. Thank you for participating and
The
having
cart is now pushed all the way.
a place here in season 4 of the Onslaught tournament series. Oh, look at that. Man, to be like, okay, I see him. He's just wandering around. I know there's a Chaos Warrior behind me. Wait for the weapon to hit the ground for him to have that, like, basically bring his weapon back up. Then pull the pistol out. Then kill the Blightstormer.
Okay.
Like, it's those
reload.
intense, minor, like I don't want to say
dead.
minor, intense decision making. That's what that is.
Oh no, he dodged it.
Constant decision making. None of it is minor. Any wrong choice can get
Yeah.
you dead.
It looks like a minor thing. Like once it's practiced like that, you're like, okay, cool.
only have
Just
ult
all right,
in
you're there.
12
I'll kill you
seconds
later.
until I got it.
You know, but in reality, it's like threat analysis.
Killed the leech. No, gas. I might be able to ult and move it in a sec if I don't die while I'm casting ult. Or die to gas.
You got this. I believe in you.
Right, stay away from the cart. I'm gonna light it.
No, I just go away.
Here we go.
Okay, I'm lighting it.
That monk came running out of the cart. It's like, "Ah!"
Tis lit.
Oh, they've got the cart shoved out now. So we just gotta escape. And a handmaiden with a speed potion, which I think I saw there might be running the triple
Can I
potion
die to
effect,
stop
right?
potion intervention or?
So that might always be like a bit of a car.
Are you? Do you say you are?
Even though it's a speed.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
My,
right.
s-
Well,
my
we should
stomach
check
is
that
tense for that. Like I feel like I'm doing like a core workout. I'm on the edge of my seat. My stomach is just. Oh.
Event, with all of its suffering, is
Well,
not over
I can
until the
run
very
now.
end of it. Because if they win this, they win the event. If they don't, they lose.
You go watch an event in the stack.
Yeah. Well, I've killed a
It's
leech.
all up to the. It's all down to this.
So it doesn't mean that.
I'll die. I'll die. I'll die. I'll die.
Wow.
I'll die.
Look at that. Just,
And
he's
Wolf
gonna
just
sit
goes
there and he's gonna just soak as much little damage or as much attention he can get. Now they're running off to go get this elf who's dashing away. The ability is up. They need an OS moment. Oh, Sigmar moment. I guess it's an elf. They don't need Sigmar.
looks like they're making it here. So
Looks
just
like it.
nothing else to stop them.
Yeah, unfortunately, this
You
is what
can
happens
make
with
it.
Euros because the consistency of a speedrun is about the same as, or maybe even higher than the consistency of a
14 minute, 10-second completion. Dare I say 9-second
Commenting
completion.
about how like the consistency of
That's when they
speedrunning is
start
about
the
the
Black
same as
Reaper run.
that of a normal run, and that's kind of what happens. That's really what happens, right? It's just the speedrun is about.
Insane.
Well, no, it's because of silence.
Insane.
When you can't react to a disabler and it ends the run.
This tournament went very well. There definitely
We're
was.
actually going into Light Reaper now. Is it not over yet?
They had 20 minutes. Well, they had 20 minutes, and they did that attempt in 14 minutes. Do they have Blight Reaper?
I believe they win, regardless of whether or not they get Light Reaper.
They're going
so-
for style points now,
Yeah,
huh?
they're going for style point here.
Have already had your 10-minute warning. Get out of the bonus map.
Oh, okay. I think they're being wrangled in. That's amazing, though, to be able to get that done so quick with this difficulty on 2 players. That was nuts. In 6 minutes. Think about that. It got there in 6 minutes to the finale, and then they spent 10 minutes, roughly, doing the finale. I just want to make sure that I don't want to click off of them necessarily if they're done, or if they are done, then we can move on. But I don't know. I want to make sure. But it looks like the teams were able to do. They are done. Onion says, all right. So teams were able to complete two maps. Pretty wild. That's pretty wild. And the 3 hours allotted, and we did have a lot of crashes. Not a lot, but we did have our hiccups at our speed bumps that we were able to recover.
Had trash, like, most unfortunate times, really, because like towards the end, where like the tension was up, and all of a sudden, it's like the runs get ruined by crashes as opposed to people dying. It's kind of just why, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. So let me go over what the rules were necessarily. It was teams have 3 hours to complete 3 maps. And with a bonus map if possible, but that's why it's called bonus, right? So they're cleaning that part up. T1 had to do Screaming Bell, Fort Bracken, and Garden of Moor. T2, which is Deathwish Onslaught, Cataclysm, that was the Pit, Hunger in the Dark, and Empire in Flames, which we were able to see. And the optional map, the bonus map, was Blight Reaper. So again, that was awesome to watch. Thank you guys for being part of it. Again, I do want to say thank you to the viewers, the players, the community members, the event organizers, the supporters, Fat Shark, and all those who have had a hand in making this tournament, which is in its 4th season, possible. I want to say a special thanks to Midionkai, Rob Harper Charles, and to all the anonymous donators who were able to give to us so we can make prizes to give away to qualifying teams. Grim, thank you again for joining me on the 4th season. This is awesome. I love having you.
It's always fun to comment into this. This was a unique take as well with the duos.
Absolutely. It was a ton of fun. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you guys in season 5. If you don't have it, Inken, I'm going to give you a permission right now. Let's see if it works. Permit at, I wonder if it'll work. Thank you for the tier 3 sub. Zap, thank you so much for that. And hello, thank you. Let me see if I can find this. I don't know if it'll work for you, Inken. I'm gonna get the Onslaught series server. How do I have the power to invite people or get a link to the server? If you guys are interested in knowing more, I don't think I can. Oh my God, Hello Flower also doing a 10 gifted sub. Thank you so much. Thank you for being part of the tournament. Thank you for playing. Thank you for that generosity. Oh, XN can post it. Nice. I thought my bot was going to stop you guys from it. Cool. Yes, posted a bunch of times. Zaf, thank you for the 5 as well. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. This isn't my event. This is XN's event. This is many people's event. This is from Ice, Bio, Mothmana, who's now part of this as well. Lots of people. So thank you. And we look forward to seeing you in season 5.
Despite all the technical difficulties, this was a pretty great season. We're on the edge of our seats until the very end there.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
We're not decided.
Figure out what season 5 is. Go to that link. XN can spam it a bunch of times, and we'll see you there.